Hello friends, welcome to, oh, that already started. Cool. I like how this is all jacked up already. Oh, this game. Anyway, welcome to Playing With. Today I'm actually playing with a friend instead of myself. We'll be going through the Mercenaries mode in a little bit, trying to get the hand cannon, I believe. Or attempting to get the hand cannon. I'm with my friend Josh here. Say hi, Josh.
Yeah, this is mainly just going to be you playing.
Yeah, this is and talking, probably. I've not played this in a while. Like we said before this record, that you weren't a part of people listening. So I'll probably be real bad about this. Yeah, pretty much what this is going to be, this entire series of videos, is I may be playing with somebody, maybe playing with myself. And I'm pretty much going to be ripping off a YouTube series called Let's Drown Out. It was mainly helmed, well, not mainly, it was helmed by Yahtzee Croshaw and Gabriel Morton. They have since stopped doing that a few years ago, I think.
Yeah, after about 50 or 60 episodes.
Yeah, pretty good videos. I won't be as articulate or intelligent like them, because British and Australian people just have that natural talent, I guess. But I recommend that you check those videos out, because they're all entertaining to me. I will put a link in the description for that, and also what they're doing now. Gabriel is doing a thing with the buddy. Can't remember what the buddy's name is, because I forgot to write them down in the notes. Their YouTube is called Keep It Classy? Keep It Classy?
It's supposed to be Keep It, but they, yeah.
Whatever. Yahtzee is doing a Let's Play with his girlfriend called Yahtzee Knows His Girlfriend on Escapist Plays. Once again, those will be down in the description. Yeah, I think repeating myself already. This is going to be very unprofessional, this entire series. I'm ripping off Let's Drown Out. One of the things I'm doing for this is I stole, or borrowed, I guess, the questions during their Resident Evil 4 playthrough. So we'll be going through answering those after whatever the hell we're doing before that. We were talking about E3 before this for 2 hours. I don't know if we want to go back to talking about that. Do you?
It's up to you, man.
I don't care. A little information about Resident Evil 4 before we get into this stuff. Most of it is what everyone pretty much regurgitates, so this should be common knowledge by now, because every Resident Evil video about Resident Evil 4 starts with, oh hey, did you know? You probably don't know this, since it's been said multiple times. Pretty much anyone probably knows this, but just in case there's that one person who doesn't know. You know what, fuck that. Let's not do that. I just wrote all these notes down. I'm just like, you know what, fuck that. You all should know about, the Capcom 5. Resident Evil 4 was a part of that. One game called Dead Phoenix never released, but you had Killer 7, Resident Evil 4, Video for Joe, Piano 3. Piano 3 to me was the only one that was kind of bad.
Never played it.
I got it over there. It was okay, but it's kind of bad. Beautiful Joe is good. Killer 7 is weird, like classic fucking Suda, but good. That's coming out to PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were making a new one too.
I think after the PC does well, I think they'll do. After the PC version does well, they'll do it. But I'm not sure about that. And as a lot of you also know, this Resident Evil 4 went through a lot of development problems. One version called the Stylus, or nickname Style, Stylus, can't remember, Style, because Six Style and Devil May Cry, bro, eventually became Devil May Cry. The other version was Castle, Hallucination, and Zombie. One of those eventually became Hunting Ground, one of the scripts got reworked, if I recall. All this could be bullshit, I don't know. That's really, really awesome stuff so far. Okay. What we're going to try and do is do some old school stuff of I die, I pass it along, Josh dies, he passes it back to me. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I like using Krauser. He's the most fun.
I have no opinion on that because I haven't played this in forever.
Well, I don't know, how long ago have you? How long was it?
3 or 4 years at least. Since it came out on Xbox, the original.
Just as bad as Skyrim. There's 20 versions of this. But I like using Krauser just because of his arm. He's very unique. And it pissed me off that Mercenaries 3D took out that special ability. Yeah, it's for Nintendo 3DS, and they're like, no, everyone's the same. As you can see, I've already played this a little bit. Not gotten 5 stars, but let's try that out. See how this goes. Ooh, I'll go first because Josh doesn't care. And that fucking, I don't know what's going on with Krauser's arm there. There's some glitch going on. I don't know.
It's transformation animation.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's something to do with that or the red glow.
Because when he transforms, like it
goes away.
Everything that's there, that's highlighted, is where he transforms at.
Yeah, let's just waste this and so you can all see. Yeah, it just goes away. I don't know. It's dumb. And I don't want to fix it because this isn't like a air quote professional review or video of mine. Resident Evil 4 is a good game.
Yeah,
it's great. Great game. A lot of people have certain opinions about Resident Evil 4 being what led to the end for a little bit of Resident Evil 4, with 5 and 6 being action-oriented and not scary like the predecessors, but I give Resident Evil 4 a pass just because it's fun.
I mean, in all honesty, when we play games, that's what's important.
Yeah, that's the main thing, is fun, but at the same time, you have to be true to how the other games are. But, hey, it worked out for me. But there are some people within the Resident Evil fandom that will say that the downfall happened with Code Veronica, but, whatever. I lost that combo because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, the main thing of this is to try to unlock the hand cannon, but if not, we'll probably stop after we get done ripping off all these questions. So, speaking of ripping off, let's drown out. Let's start with stuff they usually talk about. Have you seen anything new, Josh?
I saw The Incredibles 2 with my sister.
Oh, cool. How's that?
Pretty good.
As good as the first one?
Yeah, it was better than Duke Nukem Forever.
Wait, what?
Not Duke Nukem Forever, but the new one that came out. We waited 15-20 years for it to come out. The game, the hype.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible reference.
Yeah, that's not even, like, we're talking about movies here, not a game. What?
I was making a reference to it taking so long to come
out.
Oh,
okay,
and the hype for it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, Dude Nukem, fuck, man. That's bad. I enjoyed first Incredibles. It's been a long time, for some reason.
Yeah, they said it was 15 years in the intro. They actually did a special intro with all the actors and the voice actors.
Is that like the baby still a baby?
Yes, it's literally picks up exactly where the first movie ended.
That's kind of bad.
It is a direct continuation.
Oh, it works out, I guess. You said it was good, right?
Yeah, and it goes more into, they explore more about Jack's powers.
Yeah, he's like, I've seen like a theory or something. He
has every power.
Yeah, like his is jack of all trades.
Yeah, they went into that word, violence, ultraviolet. Yeah.
I thought that was really fucking neat. Warning, trigger warning, we cuss a lot. God, wow.
Yeah, they all the actors, they came up, they were all on there saying that, yeah, we know you've waited 15 years, we hope you love it. And did this whole apology for how it taking so long.
Well, let's not say apologize. They actually care then if they did that. That's kind of neat. Playing anything new?
Got back into ES7, that's about it.
Yeah. I never did get in that just because of subscription. I don't like that.
There's no subscription.
I thought there was.
There was when the game very first came out, and then when they redid it like Final Fantasy 15 or not 14, where they re-released it, it's now free to play.
But you can.
But the subscription gives you access to a couple of different things and 10% increased money, experience gain, research time. And the most important thing people buy it for is for the craft bag, where every crafting material you pick up, instead of taking up inventory space, goes into the crafting bag and you don't have to fucking worry about it.
That's kind of neat. I may have to look that up then.
And it costs the same as buying 1,500 crowns, and you get 1,500 crowns for paying for it. So
I'm listening to you talk, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm just going in auto mode. This is really bad. But I need to look that up again. I didn't know it went free.
And you also get access to all of their DLC, not the expansions like Morrowind and Somerset, but you get all the DLCs, like Dark Brotherhood, Thieves Guild. That's all included in it.
It's kind of neat. Oh,
if you want to get into it, I got a guild to play with.
Okay, cool. Right on. Oh god. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. 6 seconds. Can I do it? I does it. Cool. Let's see here. Me, I haven't really watched anything new-ish. The newest one I've seen is Infinity War.
Yes.
It is really awesome. I've seen people say, "Oh man, this is our generation's Empire Strikes Back." Sure, if you want to
Yeah.
do that. But I think it's really good, great movie, worth the build-up.
Yeah.
However long, 8 years, I think. Something like that from the first Avengers of them just building
8
up
or 10
Thanos.
years, yeah. And they deviate from the comic a pretty good amount, but
I think,
it makes things more relatable.
yeah, I think a lot of the changes I enjoyed, like Thanos not being just a crazy motherfucker. I know you liked him having a hard-on for death, but
I mean, he wasn't really a crazy motherfucker. He had his inspiration.
he vivisected
reasons.
his mom. That's a crazy motherfucker.
He still did that in the movies. In the movie he talked about, he wiped out his planet.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
When Tony and everyone went to Titan, they talked about why the
I
planet
thought
wiped
it was
out.
just because they didn't listen to him, and then they got wiped out because of their own, like, oh no, we're fine. We're fine. This is fine.
He fucked it over.
I don't know.
It's Thanos.
Yeah, it's Thanos, but a lot of the changes I was fine with. The stones being underpowered bothered me a little bit.
Well, it's because the Infinity Gauntlet didn't exist. They had to make that was the only part that really bothered me.
Yeah, I didn't like how it was like, oh no, the gauntlet itself is important. I'm like, man. But good movie. Played anything new? I played Jurassic World Evolution. It is really cool.
I thought about buying it. I just don't have
It's
the money at the moment.
Yeah. It's kind of buggy, but it's not bad.
Yeah, I've been watching videos.
Like I never bought Operation Genesis as a kid, and I always wanted to. And on eBay, it's so expensive that it's not even worth it.
It's one of those games that's way more than it should be.
Yeah, it's like that weird wolf mech game that during E3 fucking Devolver Digital was like, no, we're porting it over. So those people that collected it on eBay trying to get a buck, fuck you. So supposedly it's even a really good game, so I'm looking for that. But yeah, Jurassic World Evolution, really cool.
I was like, speaking of the people who do that kind of stuff, one of my favorite games that came out for was Super Nintendo. Iron Warriors was 2D side scroller, little mech warriors, and like your character was like the size of a pea ant when you got into the robots.
Huh.
It's like $50 to $100. It's $150 for the original case, unopened, on eBay. Or you can buy an emulator and play it on the computer for free.
Oh, we can't do emulation. That'd be bad. I don't know, everything I've seen about emulating is like, there's no way that you can actually get the game without spending a shit ton of money. And even then, it's not even going to the developer, so fuck it.
Oh, I had that game. I had it on my old laptop, but like the controls were so fucked up that it was hard to play it.
Can't remember if there's any other time stuff around here. Time clocks. I didn't even get the bonus times. Oh.
Swinging it now.
Swinging? Yeah. I'm blind. Oh, there he is. No. I could have killed him for bonus points. Let's see what I did. I don't think that's 4-star. Fuck. I'm listening to you talk and I don't know what's going on. E3 though. We talked about it for a little bit before this. Do you want to go through it again?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? Fallout 76 looks freaking boss. Let me go to this one. This is the problem. We talked about it already.
Yeah,
and we kind of don't. Yeah.
I am looking, like I said, I am looking forward to the multiplayer because, like they said, everybody talks about all their experiences that they have playing their single-player games, and they can never really share that experience.
I've seen a lot of people like compare it to Sea of Thieves.
If they have what they're saying they have it right now, it's going to do 10 times better than Sea of Thieves because they have nothing that they promised in it, and they're now doing backtracking and trying to get all they put into the game.
Sea of Thieves is such a disappointment, but it's addicting for some reason. I don't know
The
why.
mechanics are great.
Oh yeah,
like, the gameplay is amazing, but there's just after you get to a certain point, there's nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is like sailing is my favorite thing in that game.
Yeah,
But Bada bum. If Fallout 76 is as awesome as it seems, I'm gonna be hyped as hell for that. I'm about to die already. Wow.
Especially once they release the private servers.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And you can just get the friends you want to play with and not have to deal with everybody else.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I wasted my arm. This is bad. I wasted arm. I'm so bad at this. Oh my god.
I still can't get over the fucking sounds they make.
Whoa. Oh yeah. Brrr. Wow. Wow. Okay, okay. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay. Got my arm back. This is okay.
That was perfection.
That was bad. Okay, I salvaged that. Scratched my eyeball. Paying attention to you talk. Jesus, this is horrible. That's gonna be my excuse for playing bad. Is, oh, why are you talking so much?
I'm not gonna have an excuse.
Yeah, well, you have a better one than me. Jump down here. Yeah, it seems cool. I never was a huge fan of Fallout, so this is like the first one I'm kind of hyped for.
It also looks like they've improved the building.
Yeah, that seems really neat. Yeah, because I got to that, or I got far enough to build my outpost or whatever in Fallout 4.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is kind of neat. It's kind of cool.
It's a bit tedious in 4.
You have multiple bases in 4, can't you?
You can have a base on every settlement on the map.
That's kind of neat. Oh,
I'm also looking forward to the food expires, which adds more realism to the game.
survival.
The things you craft and stuff, they said you'll eventually be able to set up like a robot or something to sell your stuff to other players.
Look like that handy guy?
Yeah, like you'll be able to set up a Protectron or something that'll be your merchant robot.
That's kind of cool. What are you buying? Anyway.
My problem with that is though, if you make a really powerful weapon, do you really want to sell it to someone who might just turn around and kill you with it?
But that's the risk. Like that's like, you know, Wild West type stuff. It's like, oh man, hey, you have a lot of gold. Oh, that's cool. I'm just gonna take it from you now. It's like, don't do that, please.
They just said there's a couple of things they're gonna try to implement to try and prevent people from griefing people all the time.
You can't get.
But
away
that
from
you do want people in the game to play the raider type,
Yeah.
to play the trader type, to play the wanderers, to play the settlement builders.
That's one thing I always thought was weird about Sea of Thieves is they're like, oh, we're anti-griefing, but it's like this game
It's
is
a pirate game.
Yeah, it's kind of geared towards.
It's
doing
annoying
that.
as shit, but that's realistic. It's
Yeah.
pirates. They fucked each other over all the time.
It's like, hey, we're a pirate. It's not fun of games. You're not Jack Sparrow being all nice, unless you want to be. But but sailing is my favorite thing. Sea of Thieves. I think I've said that already. I'm hating myself.
I do love that people are comparing it, saying that they took the best feature. I know that was for Skull and Bones. They said they took the best feature of the Assassin's Creed 4 and turned it into an entire game.
Yeah, I've only played a little bit of Black Flag, but it's very enjoyable. One thing though, it does seem like they waited until Sea of Thieves got released, and they're like, okay, this kind of didn't work the way we thought, so let's do this.
Well, they had teased Skull and Bones, but they hadn't heard anything from them since then.
I really think they were waiting to see how Sea of Thieves was going to go. Oh my god, I need a clock.
And health.
I'm fine with health. That stopped. I wondered if that would show up in the recorded stomp there for a little bit. I'm fine with health. I'm a boss. I literally am a boss. Jack Krauser is a boss in this game.
So major ass.
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, Fallout, looking forward to that. Anthem, kind of worried about, but, you know, a good Iron Man game is awesome.
The way I look at it, there's things to worry about, but they're having a beta, so play the beta, get your opinions.
Yeah. Opinions. I don't know where we're going. I don't know. I really hope it does well, but that worries me. Worries me a lot. Oh. Aha! Miss. I'm just gonna go around collecting all the clocks before I go back. Let's see, what else other than Anthem? I was thinking about pre-ordering it. I was, but I'm still not 100% on it. Still not 100% on it.
I would say put your money down on Fallout just to be able to get the beta. And then if you don't like the beta, just cancel it.
Yeah. That's one cool thing that, you know, GameStop's cool about. It's like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. Let's see, what else? All those ninja games that are coming out. like all three of them, like a new Neo,
Yeah.
Shadows Never Die. Those all look so cool. Maybe I should get a PlayStation 4 for all those finally next year. Because a lot of stuff comes out. Oh, I got missed. A lot of that comes out next year. Got a bonus time, and everyone's like behind me. I don't know what's going on.
They're just standing on it.
They're just. I want to say there's someone behind me. No.
That's surprising.
Yeah. Oh, there they all are. I'll just save my arm. Shoot. ×1. Amazing. Ow. Little teaser for Doom. I'm so hyped for that, even though I never got around to beating it.
The soundtrack, though.
That soundtrack is so awesome.
Get your hype every time it
Get
starts.
hyped. Rip and tear. Worried about Wolfenstein Youngblood. That does really seem like they're not going to do Wolfenstein 3, which Wolfenstein 1 was fucking awesome.
Or they're going to pass this off as Wolfenstein 3.
Yeah, I hope they don't do that. I hope they don't. But I think it's an awesome series. But if it doesn't do well, that's sad. Not sure how I'm liking it not being BJ Blazkowicz, but I have faith in him that'll be awesome. So let's see how it goes.
It seems like the way they're talking that he's going to be in there, but he's going to be like the father figure in the background.
Supposedly he's missing or something like that. Mecha Hitler got to him or something. I don't know. But good series. Can't wait for that. What else? Something else we were talking about that's not Resident Evil related. I don't know, I think this was a good E3. Like, last E3 was pretty shitty, quite honestly. Like, not a whole lot for games. Sony I thought was the weakest, but they've been douchebags here lately. So, you know, the whole Fortnite thing is funny, even though I don't care about Fortnite. You bitch.
How it keeps getting put in the news out, but all those regular people and shit.
Oh, no, not that. It's just like Sony be like, yeah, we don't want to crossplay with you.
Yeah, and they were the ones who were all about that at the beginning.
It's for the players.
It was all about, yeah, Microsoft doesn't want a cross-platform, but we're fine with it. And now it's completely reversed.
Supposedly it's because you can buy stuff. Like, if I'm on Xbox, I'm going to buy something on the Xbox. It'll transfer over to, on the Xbox, it's not old. It'll transfer over to PlayStation 4, and they're bitchy that, oh, well, they didn't buy it from us, so we don't get any of the money. It's like,
yeah.
greedy. Very greedy. I can't remember what's 5 stars on this game. I want to say I've hit that, but I'm just going to keep going.
I don't fucking know either.
Me either. Watch it not beat
I
this.
played this game when it launched and beat it.
I've played most of the versions. I feel bad about doing that.
I didn't beat the Motion after Nightmare or whatever it was. I beat the
Nightmare.
Whatever the final difficulty was. I beat the game on normal, and then I played it back through with the Mafia outfit and the Tommy gun and the rocket launcher and beat it that way, and then I was done. Because unlike you, at the time I was an expectationist. I'm still not. I'm
less than I was, because that was before achievements were a thing.
You kind of know.
Yeah, I went hardcore into achievements.
What's your gamer score now? Like almost 200?
200,000? Yeah. Almost. If I still didn't have a job, it probably would be at 300,000, quite honestly. But I'm better than I was. I only complete games I enjoy now.
I'll look and find the achievements that like play through the story. You can just get one playthrough and just...
I don't do that, because I think that kills the enjoyment a little bit, because you do get spoilers. Like, oh hey, Sephiroth's going to kill Aerith. Oh, spoilers.
I'm not that big about spoilers. If it's a good enough game, I won't give a shit.
I do, just because I don't... I like enjoying stuff.
And the way I look at it, like, reading about it, what happens, is a lot different than watching what happens.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, the only spoilers I gotten before that I wasn't mad about was for Metal Gear Solid 5, and I was so pissed at what the ending was that it didn't bother me, oddly enough. Getting jacked up already. Yeah. They're not actually Big Boss spoilers. Fuck.
I need to go back there and finish that.
It's not bad, it's very... Okay. it is kind of bad, but it's fun. But it's not a good Metal Gear game, in my opinion.
Well, as a lot of people said, a lot of the purists, it was made for the casuals.
No, to me it's not that, because it's not finished.
There's that too, yeah.
That's the main thing, but I don't know. That's another discussion all entirely that I don't want to get into yet. I'll say that for a different video. That'll be an hour of me just bitching about Metal Gear 5.
That's just the main excuse I see a lot of times nowadays. Is like, oh, this game wasn't good because it was dumbed down for the casual people.
I think that's just people being bitches. Sometimes.
Some games it's true on. Like, there's where they start taking out all the things that made the game unique and difficult, and they make it where it's dumbed down and simpler to streamline the game.
Yeah.
There was no point.
But sometimes I don't think that's bad. That's like the way I see Resident Evil 7 is that's a casual Resident Evil game. It's not bad for it. I know there's a lot of people use casual as a bad thing. God, I really wish I had the vocabulary of Yahtzee. it's bad. It's double bad.
It's for dictionary language.
Yeah, I need to read the dictionary. I need to read that. No, people use it like in a bad way, but I'm like, no, like it's casual. It's fine. It's like a casual game where you casually play.
You play when you can.
Yeah, you play when you can. That's fine. What was I talking about?
Things being dumbed down to simpler.
Oh yeah, like it's fine. Like I don't really know a whole lot of games that's like, oh no, that's really fucked that they did this. Actually, New Gundam Breaker is apparently like that, and that hurts a little bit. Because I wanted to get into the Gundam Breaker series. I was going to buy a PlayStation 4 the other day just for Gundam Breaker, but apparently it's really bad. So I'm going to hold off on that. So sad. So sad. I need to go up. Anyway, I want to say there's another game that's kind of hype. Oh, Cyberpunk. Fuck yes. That's going to be awesome.
I mean, it's CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, I've never played any of their stuff, but I always hear great things, and I have a hard-on for Cyberpunk stuff. So I cannot wait for it. Good job, you.
Hey, he sent it. He went for the gold.
He went for it. Can't fault him for that. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna die. Hope I don't get shot in the back. I need to kill the chainsaw guy. I'll probably get help.
Or chainsaw.
Yeah, I have my arm. I think if I get shot, I'm dead. I'm done. Maybe health up here?
Oh god, I did just notice your health.
Yeah. Listening to you and talking, this is bad. Oh, what? Alright, here he comes. That was good. Okay. I thought he wasn't even up, so I was like, oh, this is bad.
He was sending just at the moment.
Perfect. Nice conga line here. Yeah, Cyberpunk looks awesome. Some people, wow, were really disappointed on it being first person, but I don't think that's bad. I think that'd be alright.
As long as the gameplay's still on.
Yeah, if it's fun, yeah, right on. What else? A lot of just cool stuff. Ultimate Smash or whatever, Smash Bros, whatever it's called, having everyone in it, that's really rad. I'm really surprised a lot of people were like, oh yeah, I'll let Snake come back and stuff like that. That's really awesome. I'm really happy about that. I love Metal Gear.
Can't wait till people try to start playing it in tournaments where there's just 15 million players.
Oh, that's gonna be so awesome. I wonder who's gonna be banned for that, because I think there is a ban list, ain't there?
Generally, for professional tournaments, they do make some kind of don't play this character because they're too cheap.
Yeah. There was one video I seen. It was Star Fox versus Star Fox. That was so entertaining. I don't know if it was a tournament thing, but it was so cool.
There was one. It was Star Fox versus Captain Falcon.
Oh yeah, Captain Falcon.
Yeah. It was literally just them fighting underneath the platform, bouncing back and forth.
So cool. Smash gets crazy, but I'd rather play Marvel vs. Capcom. It's a shame Infinite is dead. Oh well. Hopefully there'll be a Marvel vs. Capcom 4. 10 more years. Nothing else for E3, I think. Everything, like I said, is like awesome. Nothing that made me go like, oh, that looks like shit. Oh, Gears of War looks fucking amazing. Even the Gears Pop or Funko Pop thing that's going on, that is so dumb. That is going to be so cool. Gears Tactics looks awesome just because I have a weird hard-on for XCOM type games nowadays. So I'm really looking forward to that. The new Gears looks interesting. Really wondering where the story's going with that.
Yeah. One of those games I'll get to play the story just to see what the hell is going on.
Yeah, Gears is so good. Sucking off Microsoft for a little bit there. Was there a time thing up here that I was kind of glanced?
I'm not sure.
Or did I already get it? Hey, there's that guy again.
Oh, did you see the what was it? The Swana, the what was originally a PlayStation exclusive game that was the Viking. Everybody compared to the Dark Souls.
Senua?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it came over to Xbox.
Yeah.
And after it came over to Xbox, Microsoft bought the company.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Microsoft buying all those companies.
And now they're gonna do nothing but make exclusives to Microsoft,
That is so
because that's one of
fucking
people's
awesome.
main complaints about Xbox. They don't have any, if very few, exclusives.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think I enjoy the Xbox more. I enjoy the controller more, honestly. The PlayStation controllers are.
Some people will flex because they say you can just buy a new controller.
Yeah, but fuck that. I don't know. And a lot of the friends are still on Xbox. There's more and more seem to be going over to either PlayStation and PC. More PC than anything. Which you can't fault them for that.
Yeah.
The way everything's going.
More stuff, more customization.
Yeah, we're even exclusives on PlayStation don't seem that worth it to me, like at launch. So I can see going PC. Sniping at me, man. Oh. Calm your tits, everybody. Can't wait for people to be like, you're not using browser right.
Everything.
Everything.
What you do, you're gonna get some.
You're not using Resident Evil 4 right. It doesn't make any sense. It's not supposed to. I'm bouncing around everywhere. What were we just talking about?
The last thing was exclusives for PlayStation.
Oh yeah. Just yeah, Microsoft buying all those companies. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, kind of worried because at least with EA, I have more hope with Microsoft now because the dude running it seems like a cool fucking guy. But EA, they bought those companies. I was like, oh, rest in peace.
Well, who was it they were trying to give permission to? They were going to be building a Superman game, a new standalone Superman game.
I don't fucking know.
Let's see.
I only care about Superman 64. That's all I care about.
Have you seen that video where they're comparing map sizes to a bunch of different games? The
Yeah,
Superman
that was
64
crazy.
map is enormous.
That's so fucking nuts. I don't think I hit 5 stars. Fuck. I think I want to say 60,000 is 5 stars.
Oh yeah, it was Rocksteady.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Rocksteady was supposed to be making it.
That'd be cool. Yeah, it must have been 60,000. Fuck. Talking to you and not paying attention. Well, do you want to go like, if we don't hit 5 stars, just to bounce around just so you can play, or do you not care?
I really don't
You
care.
don't care. I was just not gonna be playing them that way. You can keep talking that way.
It'll be much better gameplay for you to play.
This is not that kind of video. This is not that kind of video.
And let's be honest, if I play, I'm gonna be passing it back in a few moments, anyways.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I'm gonna do one more, then I'm gonna pass it to you. How about that?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, that's fine. But going to something Resident Evil related for E3, Resident Evil 2 remake finally. Was not happy with the trailer they showed, and I got some shit for it on some of the fan sites I go. But there's a lot of hard-ons for Resident Evil 2 just in general. I don't understand why there's a hard-on for Resident Evil 2, honestly.
There's a lot of people who just kind of brain dead fanboy over something, anyways.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, I guess, for me and Metal Gear Solid 1. I really like that for some fuck reason. I don't know why. I need to go back and play through it again, but oh, that's not fair. Like, Resident Evil 2 is an amazing game, but I think it's not as good. He was peeping. He was peeping.
There's not one. Okay.
He was peeping. Don't question what they do. He was peeping.
He was supposed to be attacking you, and he was
Nice,
ignoring
fine.
you.
He wanted to know what was going on in that room. God, this is so bad. Yeah, didn't like the trailer. The changes they did for Mr. X annoyed me. Not the whole hat thing. The hat thing is actually in a concept art for Mr. X and Resident Evil 2, and also Outbreak. I think mainly Outbreak for the Tyrant Thanos, or Thanatos. It's been a while since I played Outbreak.
Honestly, don't even look at me for. I have no idea.
Well, I just looked at you just to do something besides looking at the game.
I have no comments on that.
Yeah. So that's fine. Him looking like Dolph Lundgren and a prune, I question. Like, there's that comparison, like, picture I've seen online. I'm like, yeah, okay, that looks silly. Because the whole point of a tyrant is to look human.
Yeah, but with weird modifications.
Yeah, God damn it! I just used my arm. So him being pruny is why. Them changing Claire and Leon's face annoys me, because I feel like it's better than Resident Evil 7 with, oh hey, that's Chris Redfield, and it looks nothing like Chris Redfield.
Yeah, I remember you fussing about that.
That was so stupid.
And see, that's why I have no opinion on this, because my main information on Resident Evil is coming from listening to you.
You and me and Facebook. God, I'm doing horrible. Where is the time? I need a clock.
It's an hour less.
Whatever. I'm busy talking and not paying attention. This is horrible. If I was legit paying attention and not talking, I would think I'd be alright.
Just go silent mode.
Yeah, I should. Oh god, no. Oh! Jesus. Let me get this and I'll go fight the sister. Yep. Hopefully I don't get my head chainsawed right now. Hey, buddy. There we be. There's the ticket. Yeah, Leon and Claire's face change annoys the hell out of me. I don't know why it's so hard just to keep them the same, but whatever.
Especially after how many games of them being the same now.
Yeah, relatively the same, but they always say, oh hey, it's a new engine. We're trying to make it look somewhat realistic based off of actors. I'm like, yeah, I understand that, but meh. All the other changes I'm kind of fine with so far, but I am worried that Resident Evil 2 Remake will seem more like a replacement to the original than something that complements it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you run into the issue with a lot of remakes, though.
Yeah, but
they start trying to correct issues with the game that they couldn't back then, and this
yeah,
and
it changes
that.
a whole bunch of it. I hope this is just me being a Debbie Downer, and just being very cynical about stuff nowadays. Oh shit, missed that one. I have grenades. I just realized this. But from everything I've seen online on the fan sites I go to, that people I trust, like that actually went to E3, played the demo, and are like, oh no, this is actually really fucking rad. I really hope that's the case. Hopefully I'll play the demo and be happy about that. Woo! Save! And that person was just like, I'm just going fuck this window. Oh, that's bad. They're probably gonna blow up.
Oh, there it goes.
There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And they closed it
Okay. That, and they just like, oh, we're gonna wait for you. Oh, Jesus. I am not liking this at all. I'm just gonna clear this room. Jeez. But you know, I have hype for Resident Evil 2 a little bit. I wish I was like I used to be. Like, there's been what the fuck am I trying to say? I used to be words and things. Like the hype train, it's hard for me to get on hype train nowadays, even though I just got done being like, oh my god, you know, Cyberpunk. There's still that. Fuck. All that gone. Damn it. Okay. I didn't hear that because my headphones are away from me.
Yeah, excuses.
Excuses, shut up. Fuck. That's... Damn it. Yeah, hype train. Like, there's still that element of I'm still worried about fucking Cyberpunk. Like, whenever I buy a game, it's still like, oh man, this is a chance of being really bad.
Especially when they don't show a lot about it until like
Yeah.
right up next to launch.
Yeah, here, you pick something. This is your turn.
God.
And that's pretty much a good time for me to actually go through and rip off some questions.
You're not
Yeah. 2 seconds later. I didn't play that much of Leon, I guess.
Really?
The one thing the Let's Drown Out people did was they took fan questions. I only have 9 subscribers. So, yeah, and you're one of them. So I'm going to steal their questions because I felt like doing this because reasons. It's something to do. So Josh, what is your opinions? And this is kind of outdated. Or not kind of, this is really outdated. This has been a few years since they've done this. What's your opinion on Abridged series? Do you watch any? If so, which ones?
Dragon Ball Z Abridged and Hellsing Abridged.
Yeah, pretty much everything done by the Team 4-Star people.
Pretty much, yeah.
Same thing with me as well. Oh, you're gonna get so fucked up.
God, your controls, what the hell?
What do you mean my controls?
Why is your aim button that?
Because that's standard, fool. Do you want to change them?
God,
You can
what?
go in the menu and change them. That's standard controls, motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, pretty much anything from the Team 4-Star people.
Pretty much, yeah, they do really good.
Yeah.
I like them.
I don't watch really... I don't think I've ever watched anyone that's not been or has been a part of the Team 4-Star
That hasn't
group.
been associated with them, yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite series, Dragon Ball?
No, Hellsing.
Okay,
it's gotta be Hellsing.
For,
it's too damn funny.
Tekken 101 or whatever the hell his name is. I can't remember them anymore. It's been such a long time since I looked them up. Always been a fan of Fist of the North Star. I was kind of sad that, you know, since he went to Team 4-Star, he kind of stopped doing that. Yu Yu Hakusho was awesome. Berserker Bridge was pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen that one too. I haven't seen the Yu Yu Hakusho.
They never got finished, but it's so good. Like, the Lenny Vitor sounds almost like a lot of those people. He's a really good voice actor. They're in Xenoverse 1 and 2.
Yeah, I know that because you could play as if you play as Nappa, you got their voices.
No. Like, one of the customizable options is one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you play as.
Oh yeah, the Nappa guy. Yeah, Tekken. Yeah. I think 3 of them are in the second one. I can't remember. But it's pretty neat that they're that kind of famous within the fandom. Really. I was also a fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Abridged. Always liked
I
that.
haven't seen that. I've been told I need to watch that anime.
Antfish is so fucking awesome. I wish he does more stuff. But yeah, whatever. I was thinking about doing a Brit series once, but like back in high school, I think I remember telling you about that, and I was like, man, I'm not that talented or funny.
It requires a lot of people to do that. You gotta do animation and everything, Tom.
And I only have like one tone. Like, I could do silly voices, but after a while, it's just fucking annoying, I feel. But that could just be me doubting myself. Dark Souls is really good at emergent text storytelling. However, a large part of the lore is also delivered through item descriptions. Is there anything you changed and improved on this?
It's kind of the same issue that Destiny's made. I would think. Well, that's what I think about it. Where it's you have a lot of good lore and amazing story with it, but no one ever sees it.
Yeah, because I'm not kind of the person that reads everything. Like, sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. I like it being like there.
Well, see, like they made that improvement with Destiny 2. They put a lot of their lore was on the weapons, like the exotics and some of the legendaries. You went into the lore tab and you could read it. But like the first game, the only way to read the lore was to go on to the website, log in, and go through all this stuff to be able to read little cards. And it's shitty source.
Well, that's more of like Destiny being shitty. I think Dark Souls does good though, even though I personally don't like it. Like a little bit I have played of Dark Souls and stuff like that. The little story I have gotten, It's cool. I do like looking up like lore videos of Dark Souls. I think those are really fucking awesome.
Oh, there's a great lore there. It's just like I said, there's not much you really see about it.
I'd rather look up Dark Souls lore than fucking Destiny. Really. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so you take over for a little bit, or you can just have dead silence.
It's probably just gonna be dead silence when you're fussing at the screen.
Fine, I'll be back as soon as I can.
God, 1 star.
Talk about something random, I guess.
And all the way back to the start. Let's try his character. Alright, let's see how shitty I do. God. Damn, this is terrible.
Dead silence.
And then me bitching about how shitty I am.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We're all trying to record and play. That's a little bit different than trying to just play.
Or record and then edit a video.
I tried that with my first videos, and I felt like that didn't feel right.
It's a bit different.
Yeah. For my Resident Evil 4 challenge, when I was thinking about adding voiceover over it, but no, I might need to. Oh, one thing I was thinking about in the bathroom is these fucking people, and kind of going back to my Resident Evil 2 half rant. People that are like, oh man, why are you being so negative? And have you played it? Like, no, have you fucking played it? How do you know it's going to be good either? Like, it's good to be hyped about stuff, but don't be stupid.
It's good to be hyped about some things, but not to go full
fanboy.
Ignoring the things that are wrong with it and just, no. Yeah.
Another thing that kind of bugs me, I want to replay this anyway, yes, Krauser, is it kind of looks like a mod of Resident Evil 7, and that's stupid of me to say, but it's like, oh man, like, okay, that item menu, that's from Resident Evil 7, okay, zombies take, it looks like the same amount of hits as the molded.
They've probably taken that kind of game engine and build.
I understand.
And just kind of started working.
I'll admit this is me just being fucking stupid, because it's like, oh well, you know, Resident Evil 1 and 2 aren't really that much different either. Or really, 1, 2, 3.
I mean, let's be honest, back in the day, there wasn't really much to work with.
Yeah, but it feels more like a mod. But once again, that's just me being fucking retarded. Oh no, I said the R word.
No.
Oh no, fuck that.
So sensitive.
So sensitive. Such wow. Yeah. Playing the game and also trying to look at my phone. I should probably give you this. Let me actually do this. Let me be lame and pause the game. Is magic better if it follows a set of rules, or should it be free from reason and logic?
I would say it depends on the game.
You're more the magic person, so I'll let you.
I would say it depends on the game. And how their game mechanics work for it.
Well, what's a good example of both in your mind?
So, like, the implementation of that would be like in Oblivion, they had where you could wield weapons and you had magic, but the only way to use magic was to push a button and switch to magic to cast it, and then push the button to switch back to your weapons. Whereas in Skyrim, they updated that system and made it where you could have one-handed weapon and a magic, or dual wield magic, or use a shield and magic, or whatever you wanted to do. And some games they have very strict rules on it.
Okay, that's not what they were asking, actually. I should probably let you listen to the video before we did this. They're asking, like, within, like, lore, like, should...
Magic itself?
Yeah.
All lore has the rules for how everything goes.
But apparently there's some that don't have rules. Like
they have
really
them,
bad.
They're just very obscure.
Loose. Yeah. Like, there's a couple I can't remember what examples they gave, like where magic kind of does fucking whatever, and it makes it kind of cheap.
But I mean, most of the higher tier magic is going to be cheap because it's supposed to be.
Well, to me, I think like sometimes they need rules, but also like if it's like, oh man, this is like godly power.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be broken. It's broken.
Yeah. No, I kind of like it when it has rules because it makes it better. Because you know, like okay, this magic's happening. This is really fucking powerful magic. You know that they took like 20 years to do this.
With you defining what you were talking about, I guess the rules we're talking about would be like the magic that you do this, which means that this happens.
Yeah, like you had this like...
Which would be alchemy. That's not really magic.
I don't fucking know about magic.
But, you know.
But within games, I like it when it has a rule, because, you know... I don't know, the main thing is if it's fun, fucking go for it. But if we're talking like movies, it does kind of bother me if like, oh, a wizard can like summon like a tornado, but he can't do like wind. Like simple wind, like that makes no fucking sense. This is a horrible question. I don't even know what the fuck we're on about right now. This is so bad. We're so bad at explaining stuff and playing, apparently.
I mean, the question was very broad stroke.
Yeah, well, within the context of the Let's Drown Out video, it made more sense, because there's, I guess, a description explaining what the hell they're talking about, I suppose. Whatever. This is going to be annoying me pausing and looking at my phone. It's going to be so bad. If you had to live in another country with a language you didn't speak for a year, where would you go and why there?
I would have to say one of the countries that has ancient civilization ruins, just because I've always wanted to explore them.
Like Greece and shit like that?
Greece, Mexico,
really,
Peru.
anything in the European countries?
I've always wanted to go to, I think it's Machu Picchu in Peru, the city that's basically in the clouds. I always wanted to go there, but there's so much stuff involved in getting there. You have to go take all the medication, make sure to do this and that, and I don't know.
That's kind of neat. I never thought about like that stuff.
Well, because like in middle school, I read in the library. I read every book they had on ancient civilizations.
Oh,
like I love ancient civilizations.
That's kind of neat. I never really cared about that. Like it was interesting, but I never really wanted to leave the United States. Like there's a couple things like, oh man, that'd be really cool, but I never had the drive. Like, yeah, let's go to France.
Let's go to French.
Let's go to words. If I had to pick one, did that not kill him? Wow.
No, it's something.
No, like it should have killed the Plagas. That's what. Oh, I had two flashes, I guess, for him.
He's screaming.
I don't know where I would go that like had a different language. Italy, just because of my heritage and like visit relatives. I think they'd be really fucking neat. Apparently, one of my uncles or whatever did that. Like they went over there and like got a translator and talked to him for. Fuck.
Well, if we're talking about that, I'd like to go to Ireland.
God damn it. That's English, though.
They also have the ancient castle and everything over there.
Yeah, but that's like an English-speaking country, so that doesn't count technically.
Yeah.
Toward the question, but Ireland would be a good second. Yeah, Italy or probably, Spain probably be good. Your turn. I'm tempted to put on the fucking headset that way I can hear, but whatever. I can't think of anyone else anywhere else. Brazil?
Yeah, that'd be the same place where there'd be a lot of different stuff there to look at.
The way I see it, and I don't know, this is probably weird of me to say, but I think there's a lot of interesting stuff in America, or sorry, the United States to look at. I don't know.
That question is going to be about what all you're interested in.
Yeah, pretty much. Have you ever played the Jurassic Park fighting game, and if so, what was your opinions of it? Do both of you, because there's two of us, think that such a weird concept for a movie tie-in could work now? Have you ever played that Jurassic Park game you're talking about?
I'm not sure. I played a couple of the old ones. It
was an old PlayStation 1 game, and I rented it from Blockbuster, you know, that thing that used to exist. I still have a Blockbuster.
Blockbuster?
It's like Mega Man's fucking like negative zone buster. It's not light, it's just shadow just shooting through his arm. Copyrighted idea. Yeah, it was just the... What was I talking about? Fuck.
Dino fighting game.
Oh yeah, Jurassic Park. Yeah, yeah, I rented it from Blockbuster way back when that was a thing. It was really stupid but fun. Like you can have a T-Rex versus that compy.
Yes,
it's
I did
so
play
awesome.
It so long ago.
But apparently, looking back on it, it's bad.
It's one of those games that like you never really see people talk about, like the Gargoyle game.
There's a Gargoyle
that came out
game?
on Sega Genesis.
Oh my god! Okay.
It was a 2D side scroller, and you played as Goliath.
That's cool. Right on. Are you out of bows, really?
Yes.
The fuck? Okay. Yeah, it's really dumb. Like looking back on it, it looks bad. But I remember having so much fun and be like, yeah, I'm a T-Rex, fuck you, Velociraptor.
I mean, it's one of those things that's always gonna be like that. Where it's like, this is really stupid when you look back on it.
I do wish I need to buy that. Actually, I need to, because that's so fun.
Oh wow, instead of following me the right way, then which is okay.
Good. Something in Spanish.
Have you seen the video where they actually went through and had someone go through that knew Spanish and translated all this?
Yeah, that's actually really neat. Supposedly, I don't know if it's true or not because I've seen like 1 star. Jesus.
That's what I got last time.
No, that's good. It's okay. It's fine. I probably shouldn't clap. That place sounds horrible on record.
Are we sure it's clapping?
Click, click, click. That's fine. We're all about having fun here. I'm gonna actually put down a comment saying, "You fucking that person you're with fucking sucks, mer." Would something like that happen now? Probably. Like people make stupid games all the time. Like there was one that was, in theory, is stupid, but it's really fun. It's the Mummy Demastered.
Oh yeah, the little 2D side scroller.
That is so awesome. Like it's insane to think about, but it's pretty cool. It's probably not the same. Like in the whole like, oh yeah, dinosaurs fighting. That's fucking dumb. Why would you do that? But I think stuff like that can happen now. It's like we had a while back a Dragon Ball Evolution PSP fighting game.
Yeah.
Why? I still have never seen.
The PSP still a thing?
I don't know. I'm an old man. I don't know anymore. I don't think so. I've still never seen that Dragon Ball movie. I want to though.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that yeah. It was terrible.
It's kind of a political thing, but fuck it. There was a recent study done that concluded that countries around the world think America is the biggest threat to world peace. Who do you think is the biggest threat to world peace, and why is the United States viewed so negatively? Collective. Well, I'm not going to speak for Josh, but speaking for me, and we're going to move on from this question. That's fucked. Let's move on, because I don't like getting. I shouldn't have even fucking read that. Fuck it, I read the question. Let's answer the goddamn question. How about that? I think all that's very fucking complicated.
It is. It's all to do with all the other.
And I don't think like
shit they want to do over it.
Yeah, and I think we're not qualified people to talk about it. I mean, we can give our opinions, but we're not political. We don't fucking know anything about how the world works, really. We just know it's a fucked up place.
Yeah, it's getting more fucked up every day.
It's getting more fucked up every day. I do think that we do cause a lot of issues, but we also solve issues like any country. There's very few countries, like first world countries, that would be like, yeah, you're fucking shit up hardcore. Even though I shouldn't really trust a lot of them until they'll fuck you up in a heartbeat. Like that chainsaw did.
Yep. Also, don't believe everything you see without doing research on it, because
that too. That's a lot of stuff.
That causes a lot of issues,
especially on Facebook. You see that shit a lot.
They've actually shown that on Facebook that they send you more things of stuff that you look at depending on what you look at.
It's weird.
Which that's fucked as it is.
Yeah. I should probably be taking over by reading questions right now, because I don't want this record to be like 2 hours long, because that will take like 3 days to upload, because my speed sucks.
Well, also, YouTube has an issue processing things over 2 hours.
Yeah. If I was like PewDiePie, probably not. I don't know. So I'm probably gonna let you play for a little bit, then we'll pass, I guess. Already not following the rules. Why are we viewed so negatively? I don't know. Because we're kind of dicks.
Because we're still taught that America's the greatest country in the world.
That too.
I like the I think it was the Newsroom, the show where everybody showed that clip. There was the clip they showed on Facebook. Everybody was saying it was real life. It was from a TV show, but I still strongly agree with that.
Some of the stuff, yeah, like I looked up like some people like dissecting it, and it's like, eh. But I do think a lot of it's like, yeah, fuck you, America #1, suck a dicks.
Yeah, like, everybody buys into that, and it
Yeah.
causes a lot of more issues.
Yeah, and when you look at like a lot of movies are American based or about us, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, a lot of these games, oh yeah, it takes place in America. You know, a lot of it's not taking place in fucking Europe.
And also, a lot of it is.
Besides the game we're playing now, I mean, but the hero.
Don't pay attention to the screen.
Yeah, don't play this. Yeah, but it's still an American hero, so.
But like, it's also the thing of the victor is the one who decides history.
Yeah.
So I mean, everything is going to be tinted differently.
Oh, fucking complicated stuff. We're derps. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Moving on. How would you two suggest making friends after arriving at a new place?
Depends on the place, honestly.
Well, if it's a shitty place, I wouldn't recommend making friends. If you're in Nazi Germany, I wouldn't want to make friends there. I would want to get the fuck out. I know Yahtzee and Gabriel, or Gabe, whatever the fuck you want to call him, had some good suggestions of just going to like group meets. Like, oh hey, there's a D&D game going on. I like D&D. Ding 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 ding. Sign up for that and see what happens. Place that you work at. I'm assuming you have a job there. If you're going to school, hey, I'll look out for like certain groups because there's always that group of like, oh, there's the nerd group. Are you a nerd? Okay. Do you like sports? That's the jocks. Try to join football, stuff like that. But yeah, for work, you usually find some people that are in your same what's it called? Social group, I suppose. Even if they are not your friends, they're your work friends. You're still someone to talk to. That's like me being, or I guess both of us being introverts. We somehow managed to find friends.
That was thanks to high school and playing card games.
Yeah, that's the main thing. You have witnessed a terrible crime and have been put in witness protection. How would you restart your lives now that you have been relocated and given new identities? I don't know why I wrote that wrong. What are you doing?
Trying to snipe.
Oh, I was wondering why your face
tiny
is
screen.
like right up against the screen. You're probably gonna sound loud because you're almost right next to the mic.
That's why I wasn't saying anything.
Okay. Yeah, you witnessed something fucked up and you're leading a new life. What's your new life?
Fucking no idea.
Yeah, the government kind of decides that. So
yeah,
what I would want it to be.
You get no opinion on that one.
Yeah, what I would want it to be, something where I don't have to work, I guess. Right? That'd be cool.
That's what everybody wants. Not having to worry about finances anymore.
Yeah, if I was given an option, I don't know what it would be. I'd probably like store owner. Probably be neat. Like a mom and pop store. That way.
Bonus time is in the way of trying to earn.
Yeah, a little bit. I think that'd kind of neat. Yeah, we're really giving good answers to these questions. How sick would you have to be before going to the doctor? I like going to the doctor.
Depends on what it is.
Yeah, well, money is also a factor, but I enjoy going to the doctor. Because when something's fucked up with me, I like to, know what it is. Hey, I'm not breathing right. Oh man, do I have asthma? Probably. Or am I having a heart attack? I don't know. What is your opinion on video game movies? Is there any video game movies you want to see made into a movie? Or is there any video games you want to see made into a movie? I think they're generally bad, but I think there's some good ones.
Yeah.
I think the first two Resident Evil movies are good. Second one is just more fucking silly, but first two are good. First one is generally a good Resident Evil thing.
Look, I got more than 1 star.
You're getting better. Good job. I'll probably be talking about this subject for a little bit, so I'll take that from you. I like the Prince of Persia movie.
People hated on it, but it was a decent adaptation.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool for what it was. I want to say I was like a few points away from 5 stars with that.
Yeah, you had 59,000.
Damn it. Yeah, I thought it was really cool. What else? Did you see the Assassin's Creed movie?
Yeah, and they're supposed to be making the second one.
Really? I heard a lot of people hated it.
It was one of those kind of iffy movies.
I was thinking about, but I don't care that much about Assassin's Creed to actually look it up. I know there's a Tomb Raider movie.
Yes, I need to watch it. It came out on DVD.
Is that good?
I haven't seen it. One of my friends I played ESO with said it was pretty good.
Yeah.
He liked it.
They don't say names.
Yeah, that's why I said friends.
Okay, good. I thought you said a name there.
No. I was starting to.
Yeah. There's a lot of Uwe Boll movies, like they did fucking, or he did like Blood Rain that were supposedly really bad. I've not watched. I kind of want to. There's
the Blood Rain movie.
Yeah, he made like 3 of them.
I've watched one of them. It reminded me of just Female Blade.
That actually sounds really cool.
With the way it played out.
Blade is really fucking awesome, so I kind of want to see that now. I think he did a lot of video game movies. I think he did Far Cry, and that looked horrible. Let's see here. First Resident Evil, or first 2 Resident Evils. Prince of Persia. I guess if you want to consider Wreck-It Ralph, technically video game movie.
Yeah, if you get into technicalities.
And they're not, talking about like they're not talking about animated stuff, so live action only. I can't remember. I'm sure there's a few that I'm like, yeah, that's really cool. In a weird way, I like the Street Fighter movie, but that's just me being fucking stupid.
It has that cool, corny 80s.
Yes, it's like it's so bad, it's good.
Like what was it? Escape from Chinatown. That movie you were obsessed with.
Oh, Big Trouble in Little China. No,
yes.
Fuck you. I'm still obsessed with that movie. It's always good. Like, that is a classic, great movie. Fuck you.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
Okay. Good. I'm trying to think of other stuff. Like, I honestly think, like, just watching Prince of Persia and Resident Evil.
So, dynamite exploding next to you made you ignore the guy's mace.
Yes, that was really nice for me. Oh, I really wish there was. I want to say there is other video game movies that I like, but I can't remember them.
I thought they were supposed to make a Halo movie.
That's still like in talks for years.
That kind of makes me cringe.
I think that'd be alright. Gears movie keeps getting talked about. I think that would be awesome.
Well, the problem with stuff like that is people take artistic license with it, and then shit starts getting out of hand.
That's why I kind of like the first Resident Evil movie. Like, it was very detached from what was going on in the games.
Yeah, if they do something like that where they say that this is based on a game and like the world and lore, then that's okay. You're not
hearing a loud chainsaw.
Yeah, you're not taking artistic license with it. You're making your own little story.
Yeah.
But when you say that this is based specifically on this game, and this is what this is supposed to be out, and then you change a bunch of key things.
Yeah,
about
it pisses people
stupid.
off. Yeah, that's what, going back to
a good example, Game of Thrones.
That's some good changes, like.
But they've also killed off characters that are still alive in the book series, and that pissed off a lot of huge portion of the fans.
Yeah, I could see that. But I think the changes they do have are still pretty good.
Some of them, yeah, but like it's just. Some of the stuff they do is just like, why did you do that?
First seasons are really fucking good. I think it's starting to get kind of bad, but still enjoyable.
I'm not sure how far into the series you've gotten.
Oh, I've watched them all.
Okay, so the not Jorah, but
yeah, well, that's a good example. Jorah, or not? Yeah, not Jorah. Really badass swordsman dude.
Yeah, I'm fucking around the blank. But yeah, he's still alive in the books and still is her bodyguard.
Yeah.
But in the show, he just got killed off like a bitch.
Best swordsman.
He just got killed off so quickly and so easily.
Yeah.
It's just like the dumbest fucking way.
It's
that ruined the show for me for a while. I got pissed.
That took me out of it a little bit because I was like, wait, he was supposed to be really badass. Why did this take him out?
I mean, the little fucking thing that he said in the throne room to Joffrey
when
they fired him.
Quote ever.
People were saying he was just talking shit that haven't read the books. No, he is one of the biggest badasses.
And one thing I like is one thing, because I've never read the books, but I've just looked up like what has been changed and stuff like that. Like someone like made dissected that scene, and you see let the Hound go for a sword when that dude pulls his.
Barristan Selmy.
Yeah, Barristan Selmy. Yeah, like that's the only time the Hound actually gives a fuck about what's going on.
Yeah, because everyone knows who he is.
Yeah, like they know like shit was gonna go down if he was gonna fight.
I mean,
that's really cool.
In all honesty, the Hound, I like the Hound, but I don't think there was much he could have done against him. He could have held him off, but he couldn't. I don't think he could have beaten him in a fight.
If fucking names. I need to rewatch Game of Thrones.
Because there's a couple of places in the books, if I remember, it's in a freaking long, where he actually makes references to some of the things he's done after he's gotten older.
Well, it's like everyone always like, you know, it's like, you know, you don't want to fuck with him. Like even Jaime Lannister's like, I am nowhere near Barristan Selmy.
He respected him and didn't want to fight him at all.
Like he's like, oh yeah, he was like a painter on the battlefield. Fuck, where is the? Damn it.
Yeah, it was like what he thought. You were like an artist on the battlefield, and your paintbrush was the sword, and your paint was blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I get the same score again?
Also, the other thing that pissed me off about how the asshole who betrayed Ned in the fight with Jaime was perfectly fine with fighting him one-on-one and let the outcome be the outcome.
I did see a I think they asked George R.R. Martin. He said, yeah, Jaime would have won in the end, but it would have been a good fight.
Yeah, because Ned wasn't as good as he was built up to be, as we saw in later seasons with the flashbacks. But he was still one of the top swordsmen. He just wasn't as
very well respected. Okay. Who are your 5 favorite video game villains and why?
Oh,
it's kind of a neat one. There's a lot of good villains.
There's way too many games.
That too.
I know there's too many games that I've played, and you've played more games than I have, so Jesus.
Oh, proper like good villains that I'm like, yeah, right on. Because I like the villains. Well, there are some that are just evil that I fucking just adore. Really not a whole lot from Resident Evil. Like, if we're talking like monsters, I don't think that should count. Like, because those aren't really villains. They're just, you know, antagonists. They're just people in your way. They don't really have a fucking goal. But, I guess if you want to count, we can. Fucking what?
He threw it as transformed.
Just threw it like he didn't give a fuck. But proper villains, I guess, because I do like the ones that are just like evil bastards every now and then. Man, Jack of Blades is really cool.
Yes,
he's really cool. I just like how fucking like evil and dark he is. Even though there's not a whole lot about him, I just like his design. Like his outfit is really fucking cool. And I prefer. I'm not sure if it's controversial or not. I hate his new voice where they made him deeper. I kind of liked his like high-pitched voice. Yeah, because it made it more creepy.
Well, that because like as small as he is, like he looked like he was a younger guy.
Yeah.
Who became like semi-immortal, so now he's stuck at that point.
Yeah. Like you still weren't sure like what the hell was on with him. Like there's something fucked with him. I really like that. But with him having a deep and loud voice, you're like, oh no, there's something really fucked going on with him.
Yeah. One of the stereotypical game things is like, he has a super deep voice and he looks kind of ominous. He's probably the villain.
Yeah, he's probably you should not trust him.
Or he's gonna fuck you over at some point.
Yeah, good chance. Really, not a whole lot of Resident Evil villains I care about. Wesker's pretty good.
I was gonna say Wesker.
Well, Wesker to a point is good.
Stereotypical.
Yes, you saturation. Meh. But I don't know if like he's just badass, like in a very Neo sort of way.
Yeah, especially like, and then I think we had a discussion at one point when you did one of your rants about how they fucked him up in the movie.
Yeah, they fucked him up hardcore in the movie. He's nowhere near that much of a bitch. That's like the last movie where he gets his blade cut off. I made a point in one of the podcasts I did that he would have hobbled to the nearest person and choked the fuck out of them.
Yeah, he just sat there and accepted it.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, I'm bleeding. Like, no, he would have been pissed. Like, he'd be like, okay, you know, I was mad at first, but now I'm fucking furious. I want to choke a bitch.
And I thought that fight was really anticlimactic.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is Wesker.
It's Wesker, the
main
boss,
guy.
And then he gets his leg cut off, and he's just instantly defeated. What the shit?
Yeah. Metal Gear usually has good villains, but I sympathize. Well, not sympathize. I understand a lot of their shit. Big Boss is a good villain, I guess. No, not really. He's kind of not. Yeah, he's kind of not. He's just kind of meh.
I gotta go with the stereotypical answer, but you know my history in comics.
Yep.
The Joker.
I'm gonna allow that because he's technically in video games.
Well, they did a really good portrayal of him in the Arkham series, and they actually brought in Mark Hamill to do his voice because he is the voice of Joker.
Hell
just
yeah.
like he's the voice of a couple of different other things.
He is Joker.
Yeah.
It's like that one dude is Batman. He'll always be Batman. Fucking
yeah.
The guy who's always with Mark Hamill usually as likes Batman Joker.
Or something.
No, it's not Kurt. Michael something?
My brain will say Michael Keaton.
That'd be fucking awesome. He is Batman, but not the Batman in my opinion. But you know, we grew up with the animated series, so
yeah,
the proper
Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy,
the voice of Batman.
Kurt Cobain as Batman. God, I don't know. I kind of want to just stick with like proper video game villains, but I'll allow the Joker as an answer. There's just a lot of fucking villains to go through. I don't know. I really don't know.
I can't really say. Wow, you're shooting the arrows.
Yeah, it's arrow action right now.
Just the timing.
Fucking all these arrows.
There's 2 or 3 of them over on the balcony.
Yeah, I need to get out of here. Probably gonna die.
Just taking pot shots at you.
Yep. Oh, this is not good.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. What?
Shields.
Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Okay, now that you're actually playing, I'm going to look at my collection and be like, oh yeah, that's a pretty good villain. Actually thinking about it, Metal Gear-wise, like, Revolver Ocelot's a good villain just because he's such a dick. So we got Jack of Blades for me, because you're just kind of like, meh. Jack of Blades, Revolver Ocelot. Virgil from Devil May Cry is fucking awesome.
Yes.
Just because of badassery. Fuck it, Albert Wesker, fine. Whatever, 4. He's a good villain. He's good. He's wants to get a badass. Got that ass. Oh, Rom from Gears of War is an awesome villain because he's just a force of fucking destruction. That's all he is, and I love that. So awesome. I really wish they made a Lambent Rom. I was a part of that theory for a little bit that he still survived at the end of Gears of War.
That would have been terrifying.
That would have been fucking awesome, but whatever. I don't know, fuck it, that's my 5.
I can't really name a top 5.
There's a lot of them. What's your favorite parts of the female anatomy?
I have no comments.
You should know. It's simple stuff. Simple stuff. We're simple men. I do like a butt. Good butt. No.
Yeah.
How do you like your coffee?
Like I like coffee.
Like I like words. Like I like my women. Not existent. I don't know. I like a caramel macchiato every now and then. What was it, white chocolate?
God, that was fucking terrible.
I don't know. But yeah, I generally don't drink coffee. It's like white chocolate cider.
I can't really stand it. I love the smell of it, but I don't like
some
the
coffee's
taste.
really good. Yeah, I'm not like one of these people that drinks like 4 pots a day. I can't do that. Even energy drinks, I can't do.
Yeah, I drink them occasionally.
Like every now and then, but they don't do anything for me. I do want to try like a 5-hour entry or one of those espresso shots and see what happens with that.
5-hour energy is shit. It tastes like ass.
That's not the point. It's supposed to get you hyped up, man.
It doesn't even do that very well.
For me, anyways. I probably shouldn't tell this story, but there was one guy I used to work with. Like, he was a temp. He was having trouble staying awake because we were doing 12 hours. And
shit.
He got told from another dude, like, hey, if you take, this pill, I guess it was like some sort of energy thing, but you should just put a trigger speed.
Anyways.
For all you kids out there, don't take drugs from strangers, even if they have a smiling face. If they're doctors, sure.
Even then sometimes.
Yeah, even then sometimes you should be worried. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, you know, this is like a 5-hour energy pill or something like that. It'll be alright. But I don't think so, dude. But you do you. I already warned you. Like, like 20 minutes later, I see him. He's just like shaking really badly.
Yeah,
and, like sniffling.
It was trouble.
And like, dude, you okay? Like, man, my heart's like going like 300 beats a second. I told you not to take those pills, dude. He was fine after like a few hours, but he was just like shaking and it's like, Jesus, dude. If Life had a new game plus, would you do it?
Depends on what the benefits would be.
Like new game plus, you'd have like, I would assume you'd have all your knowledge that you would have now.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. If it's something like that, then probably.
And you would still be like conscious of like your decisions. You wouldn't have. You'd still have like, I'm not sure how that would fucking work, but you'd have like, you know, a newborn baby brain, but still your brain currently, or whenever you died. If that makes sense.
Maybe.
I'd probably do it. It'd be really fucked up, you know, being born for the first time. Like, oh my god.
Being conscious for that, yeah,
that would suck. But I think it would probably work out for a little bit. But the problem is, like, with your knowledge, you'd eventually change a whole bunch of stuff, and it wouldn't matter what you had. Like, you'd still be like, okay, well, I know Apple will be a thing. Maybe I should, like, I don't know how a 5-year-old would go about fucking
new game,
stocks in Apple.
When you say new game plus, I don't think about like starting my life over back where I was born. Like just basically getting a new body, and starting like here.
Oh, I can kind of see that. Like continuing on where you left off.
Yeah, you're basically just being reborn.
So,
Now, if it was something like that, then yeah, I would do that and make a couple of different decisions.
Yeah, I'd rather do this. Yeah. I'd rather do the decision thing, but like I said, after a while, everything would be so like different.
Yeah, there would be a couple of different things that would probably change the key things, some key things, yeah. But
like, hey, you know, this really rare card, like the Pokemon cards, like the original set, like this will be fucking good. I used to have a Charizard.
This is $5. I'm gonna buy it.
I believe I traded that for a bag of Skittles.
Or like buying comic books.
Shit. Yeah, that's too. Yeah.
Back when they're cheaper, you know, knowing the ones that are going to go really expensive.
My dad used to have like a lot of old comic books, but his I forgot who it was that he was living with at the time. This was back in the, like these were old fucking like really bad comic books, and like I think some of them were like the original like Superman and shit like that, but a lot of it wasn't. But the point is still old comic books that he had, and he kept them try to collect them. You know, they thought it wasn't going to be worth anything, so you know they threw him out one day when he was gone for like a week.
I have something kind of like that, but it was worse. My dad was collecting comic books back when he was like 15, 16, 17, something like that.
Yeah.
And he had the first 4 or 5 first editions of the very first X-Men, which today is like hundreds of dollars, like expensive as shit. They all burnt down in a house fire that killed his dog and her puppies too.
Oh shit!
So he lost all of that.
That's fucked.
So the collection I have now is where he restarted all that because he was gonna keep them and give them to his son when he got older.
Oh.
But that all got fucked up. Could have bought a fucking house and a new car and a bunch of other shit off that money.
Probably wouldn't have known what to do with that anyway. What would you do with money?
Not have to worry about finances again.
That's lame.
Or any of the other stress of that bullshit.
That's lame. A lot of my stuff though, for like that is like looking up like like old toys I used to play with and like destroy and realize they were worth a lot of money.
So one of our friends when I was younger had the original Megatron.
Oh, the gun?
The gun, the solid metal gun.
Nice.
It's worth like $200 or $300 now in shitty condition.
It's like growing up we had like a lot of wrestling stuff and you know complete set of like a Ghostbusters outfit with proton pack. I had like a lot of Jurassic Park stuff that I destroyed. G.I. Joe stuff.
Also, what was great about that little toy, the toy he had was a lot of the ones you see nowadays. If you go online and look them up, they're like $100, $200 for one that is not even that great condition,
Yeah.
and doesn't even have all the attachments. He had every attachment for it. It was still all in good condition.
So
you
sad.
could transform and everything.
So sad.
But you didn't know how much money you could get for it.
That's one thing that would be good for New Game Plus or New Game Life or New Life Plus is realizing that a lot of that stuff is worth something, but at the same time, that's kind of like some of the stuff I don't know what the fuck kind of tangent I'm going on. That's like the stuff I collect now. I like opening it up because I know it's probably going to be worth something. I'm like, fuck it. I want to enjoy this shit.
But the memories of using it.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I had this like Hulk Hogan doll or some shit like that. Oh, I never played with it. That's meh. But it's that enjoyment for a little bit or money.
Money at some point down the road when it actually becomes valuable.
Yeah. It's like, this is going to be worth something one day. I feel it in my bones.
The comics that I have now, that huge collection, we've read a lot of them.
Yeah.
They're still in really good condition because we
You
took care of
probably
them. But
need to. Well, what's that one place called that like seals the comics and stuff for you? You probably need to do that if you ever get the extra cash.
the first thing would be trying to go through and sort the damn things.
Yeah.
Which I'm trying to work that out now. I think it was for America back in high school. It was like you
No names.
and one of the guys I play games with
Okay.
now.
Yeah,
And
just
a couple of people were wanting to come over and help me sort it out and look through them
Yeah.
because God knows.
Yeah, you had like a chest of that shit, didn't
I
you?
have a traveling chest
Yeah.
from like back in the 40s,
That's probably worth something.
and it's not in the condition it's in now.
Oh.
But like some of those comics haven't seen the light of day in like 10 years or more.
They're kind of strict.
They're at the bottom
with all
of
that stuff.
the box.
Like all my like comic stuff is like I think I showed you them before is like I have like the video game The Darkness comics that are worth nothing.
Still cool as shit.
They're still cool as shit though.
I
used to have one of the like original or like not original like first Resident
edition?
yeah not first edition like the very beginning of the Resident Evil comics. I don't know where the fuck they went. But they wouldn't have like been worth anything because they were like read a whole bunch and also torn to pieces. So it's still, I would like to know where the hell that went. Oh god,
Surprise!
surprise, motherfucker! Comics. Joke's on you. You hit me and you died.
Yeah, I could give people a go for it at some point.
One day, 20 years from now.
It's even better getting everybody like the
Yeah, with
schedule
everyone
openings.
works. Adult life. It's good, kids. If you can bring any historical figure to the present to hear their inside opinions or reactions, who would it be and why?
God.
With God?
Oh,
Founding Fathers, I think, is a good, solid answer. Just to hear them go, what the fuck is all this stuff?
all those freaking jokes and pictures about George Washington. I left you with alone for this for 200 years, and what the fuck have you done?
Well, I've seen a lot of, like, discussions about that. Like, even, like, anything we would have done would make him probably go, what the fuck is this shit? What are you doing?
Yeah, like, there's a huge difference in like the time stuff, but
Yeah.
it'd also be like the morals and like what's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure, like, telling George Washington, like, hey, slavery's not a thing anymore, they'd probably go, I don't know about this. And you go, George Washington, I don't like you anymore.
Yeah.
But barring, like, them freaking the fuck out of seeing, like, a car and an airplane,
Horse's carriage.
yeah, assuming they won't do that and they're actually, like, there to give you, like, opinions and stuff like that, Da Vinci is, like, I don't know, was he that smart? Like, I always see, like, people say, like, he was the smartest motherfucker ever. So I think, like, Da Vinci would be a good one to talk to.
He was good
Shit.
at he was a brilliant inventor,
Oh.
and a lot of his stuff took a considerable knowledge to be able to come up with.
Yeah.
And because he planned it out with the mathematics and everything.
Yeah, of that time. That's
Yeah.
really fucking impressive. Like, I can't
Yeah,
even
he
do,
was ahead of his
I
time.
can't even do fucking math now.
Another one like it would be like Albert Einstein.
That'd be cool. Like, hey,
Have
here's
him come forward and
yeah, bring him back
take
for a
his
little
opinion
bit.
on stuff.
Yeah, and be like, hey, how do you feel about shit now? It's like, oh man, that's kind of weird.
Here's all the stuff we discovered. With all the stuff we've discovered, on
Yeah,
top
from
of what
like
you discovered.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we can talk
Like,
about.
hey, this stuff that you thought of, like, oh man, this was actually kind of legit. It's like, oh man, that's really neat. How long will they last for? Would you think? Like, would it be just like, or they like have a new life, or is it for like 20 minutes you can talk to them?
I don't know.
If that's the case, I wouldn't want to talk to him. I'd be like going to like my nearest like science lab thing. Like, dude, I got fucking Albert Einstein up in this bitch. Talk to him. Like, do your science stuff. Talk to him. Oh my god, no.
Can't get far enough away to activate it.
Oh, it's bad. I'm not gonna get sniped. Yep. Oh no. Fuck. Fuck.
In the kidney.
Should not have stopped. Damn it. That would have been 5 stars. I was talking, then I got focused, then I went back to talking, then everything got all jacked. Damn it. I jacked too hard. Yeah, it's not like someone like kind of recent. I think would be good. There's like a lot of good things. Bringing Jesus back just for a little bit, just so he can be like, yeah, this is all fucked. You guys need to calm down a bit. Do you have any interest in writing a novel? If so, what genre would you like?
The straight answer there is no. I hate writing.
I like making up characters. Like, well, you've seen a lot of like I think I've showed you a lot of my characters.
Shot about the ass.
I think I showed you like a lot of like D&D characters and stuff I've made. I would like to make like a story about them.
Yeah, like I like that kind of story, but like I wouldn't want to be writing it. Like I'm terrible at that.
I would be terrible at it, but I would like to do it one day.
Like if I was gonna do something like that, I would do it like talking to someone, giving them the general idea, and having them kind of
like a ghost
pretty it
writer,
up.
like paying a ghostwriter just to do it. Like,
yeah,
here's this idea. I would rather do a comic book. I think that would be better, but they asked novel. Probably fantasy setting. I always like fantasy.
Yeah, that's a lot easier too, because you can just
do whatever you want.
If you explain things well, it goes better.
What do you think about karma meters and moral choice systems in games? They're bullshit.
A lot of the times they're done terribly and hyped up as a huge feature of the game.
Peter Molyneux, cough cough. If you plant the seed, it'll grow one day.
Fallout 3, they were, in New Vegas, they were really about your moral system for your choices would affect your system very well, but all it did was just change some of the effects you had.
That's so shitty.
It did nothing else to the game.
Yeah,
and it gave, there was 2 different achievements for going good and bad.
I fucking hate that.
That was it. That was the only difference it made on the gameplay.
I think if like there was ever a middle option, it'd be fine, but like you were saying, like it's good or bad.
Yeah, it's always like the extremes.
Yeah.
And it's never any kind of compromise.
Everyone likes extremes. No one likes compromise.
I say that, but New Vegas had the third Yes Man option, which is the one I preferred over the factions because they were all a bunch of assholes. And the Yes Man option was basically fuck everybody, I'm taking over.
Okay. Right. But that's like I recently got done before Jurassic World Evolution playing Fable 3 and realizing how shitty that moral system is.
Yeah.
Like, hey, the world's about to end. Could you not be fucking petty and help us out?
Well, see, the way I got around that shit was the buying all the houses and getting people to move into them, and then jacking up the price. And people are like, it's like, okay, well, I mean, I'm saving your life by paying for it out of my pocket. Go fuck yourself.
That's kind of part of the moral system, I suppose. But it's still like no one's conscious of the idea that, oh no, like shit can end tomorrow.
Yeah, shit is literally hitting the fan here. I need a little bit of assistance here.
Yeah, and it's like one thing that pissed me off is I was doing my good run. Is there's the alcohol option of like either banning it or making it where any like you can have unlimited alcohol. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a good guy and give everyone like alcohol.
Knock off some stress.
Yeah, you know, like everything's fucked. You know, hey, you know, I'm not gonna tax it. Fucking drink if you got the money. After that option, I was walking around my castle. Everyone was fucking drunk.
Yeah, they went straight to the extreme.
And it's like, what the fuck? Are you serious, guys? So my evil run, I was like, no, fuck it, I'm not even gonna feel bad about like banning this shit. Well, I didn't ban it. I think I stayed in the middle route of like it's still gonna be taxed a lot. That way, people aren't throwing up on my good carpet.
I taxed it and used it to help. Like I paid for everything in my pocket. Yeah. Like I didn't. I gave everybody back their shit. gave everyone access to everything, and I paid for everything out of the fucking taxes.
What also was kind of bad about that is like they let Reaver be the opposing option or opposing opinion, and it's like he's the dick. Why would you ever listen to him?
Yeah, he's a huge dick, and he's clearly all about the money. Why does his opinion matter?
Yeah, well, he's a horrible person. Why is he even on my aid? Why haven't I executed him?
Or at least told him to get the fuck out and not bother us.
Like, I would have executed that. I wish that was an option. That one thing that pissed me off. That execution. Fucker needed to die. What else? KOTOR was kind of bad because it was like that proper ending. You either had to be good or bad. I think you still got an ending whether or not you were like gray, but you didn't get as much story as if you were.
Yeah, it was kind of just the gray ending was terrible.
Because we've been like jacking off Krauser here for a little bit, so let's go home.
That's the one you have the most progress on, so.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point. What other like moral stuff? Like, if I was talking to my brother about this, I think if it was more like simple stuff, I don't think it would be horrible. Like at the end of the game, you can look back and be like, oh my god, there was like a lot of changes I did. Does he not have a knife? What? Okay. I thought it's been a while since I played this game. He could. That's weird.
It makes sense that
Did you change the controls on me while I was like
looking
at my phone?
I did not. Your knife was left trigger or right trigger, left trigger. Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway,
I didn't change either.
It's fucking weird. Huh. Yeah, it feels like simple stuff that at the end of the game you look back and you're like, oh my god, I did like a lot of like cool little shit there that is different. That'd been fine, but everyone wants to do like extreme stuff.
Yeah, it's always the biggest hype thing with the only game.
Yeah.
We have moral choices, okay?
One thing I thought was kind of cool, but also bad, was Mass Effect.
Yeah.
It was good and bad. Like, the first one was horrible with that shit, because it's like, oh, are you a Renegade or Paragon? Oh, you're middle? Fuck you.
Yeah. And, like, some of the options were just, like, the drastic ass end of the other fucking spectrum from each other.
It's like, can we not do that? Can we do this instead?
Do you want to tell this person just to stand down, or do you want to punch them in the face and shoot them in the knee? Like, what the fuck?
See, that's what I like about the other Mass Effect games is they got better. 3 especially, where it's like, oh yeah, you can punch this person if you want to. Like, that quick time event they do, I thought that was really neat. I did like seeing like a culmination of all your choices in 3. I thought that was really neat.
Yeah.
But a lot of the good or bad options were stupid, but I did like how they went less in the extremes by 3. It's more like, okay, this is kind of the dick option. It's not like you're being a complete evil bastard, but you're just being kind of a dick.
Or you just had enough of their shit.
Yeah, that too. What else? Like, I don't know. I should have probably looked up like good games with good like moral systems, but apparently it's few and far between. I did see. I did see. Okay. I did see New Vegas mentioned a few times.
Yeah.
Someone's moving something.
Slightly New Vegas, which seems to be a controversial opinion, but just because it wasn't made by Bethesda.
Maybe that shows that Bethesda.
But I mean, it was licensed by Bethesda, and they
counts.
like I don't know.
If it's licensed, fuck it, it counts.
Because I mean, how else would they be able to make the damn thing?
Yeah, true.
Although, have you seen this shit going on with the Friday the 13th game?
What?
They're being sued.
What?
For copyright infringement.
What?
Yeah.
Y'all can't see this face I'm making right now, but it's like a really shocked face. Yeah.
We were talking about the other night playing games with the other guys that play games with. But apparently, with Friday the 13th, there are 2 different entities that own rights to it.
Oh.
And they got permission from the main entity, but now the secondary one is, after seeing how what was going on with it, they're suing them.
That's fucked.
Yeah, it's just like
that's real fucked. I can't remember if that like would fly because it's like, oh, you waited until after this made money. No.
Well, it's like they were about to start releasing the Jason X skin and and the map.
Yeah.
Because when they released the virtual cabin, the final Easter egg you can unlock.
Why am I doing better with Hunk and Krauser?
like the final Easter egg was you went to the ship and you walked through 2 different cells of it. In the final cell, when you opened up the door, Jason X popped out and killed you.
Fucking rad.
So they were like, we have him in the game. We're just tweaking some stuff on him. He's going to be released soon.
Nope.
And now they're only allowed to do maintenance at the moment in the game because until this gets settled.
I hope it gets settled because that's really fucked.
Yeah, people hate on the game, but I mean it has its issues. It has a lot of glitches in the game. Anyone who tells you otherwise is bullshit. But I mean, if you get a group of friends on there and you're dicking around, the game is enjoyable.
Yeah, if it's fun, fuck it. That's really fucked that they would do that.
Yeah, it's the game's been out I think like a year and a half.
And now they're bitching about it.
And they're just now doing this lawsuit.
Hopefully it'll clear itself. But the only thing about lawsuits is they take a lot of time to get settled.
And money.
That's it. So this may be the end of that.
Yeah.
That sucks. That sucks.
It got crowdfunded so quickly.
Oh yeah.
Everyone wanted it, but then it just,
people being dicks.
What? It looked like he was smoking it.
Smoke if you got him. Probably gonna get hit here. Oh no. Okay, cool.
No, you being hit by someone else ignores the other hits.
Fuck yeah, it does. I probably won't. I hope. That may be enough to get it. Nope. Fuck. It's a good thing I got that. What were we talking about?
Something like controversies, I don't know.
I went to Jason X for a little bit for some reason. Or Jason.
Talking about moral systems of the game.
Oh yeah, moral systems. Oh, okay.
Oh, we said something else and it led into that, yeah.
Yeah. I'll figure it out back in record. Like, oh yeah, that was a good tangent we did there. Yeah, moral systems. Yeah. Oh, yeah, New Vegas not being licensed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. I don't have a flash. I got a lot of grenades though. I'm gonna use them.
Shit.
Hunk stockpile that shit. Yeah, like, I don't know. Supposedly, Vampire the Masquerade has a good moral system. It's very simple. That's why people like it.
I've played it. Like,
I like it.
I don't know. 2.5 hours.
I have more than that.
And I don't have my computer to play it on anymore, so.
Yeah, that's an issue.
What I played of it, I liked.
Yeah, it's really busted, but in a fun way.
It's another one of those that
so bad it's
that
good.
joke that was, God, you're horrible.
Yeah, God, you're horrible. Okay. The fan mods are really cool.
Oh yeah.
Like most fan mods.
Most mods that get made, it makes the game better.
Oh yeah.
It's like the Skywind and the
Oh yeah, for Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, where they're remaking entire games in that. And the Beyond Skyrim mod, which is putting all of Tamriel in the game.
That'd be really fucking like cool.
We won't be able to play it on Xbox because the fucking mod space won't allow us to download all of it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But people on PC, you're gonna have the entire Elder Scrolls again. Because they did Bruma, and now they're working on what was it? They were working on one of the other places, and they're expanding further on because they keep getting more and more people to come in to work on it.
That's really neat. I like those mods. That's like there's I don't know if you know this, but going back to Resident Evil 4, a proper HD mod being worked on. They're almost done with it. Like, it looks really fucking nice. It doesn't look like this because this is kind of a bullshit port, but it looks really nice. Like, they took time and effort, and I hope they keep going. Like, they're doing a really good job.
It's fun to get that happening with a third party, and then the people who made the game get pissy at them and shut them down.
Yeah, I like
That's happened a couple of times.
Yeah, I like it better when like they're cool with it.
Like, it sounds like I'm sucking Bethesda's dick, but Bethesda's opinion on their glitches and stuff, how they explain things, it's not a mistake.
Why is
it's a feature.
Why is it I did better as Hunk?
I don't know.
That is fucked.
But I love that statement they gave, where they keep getting all these people showing all their glitches and issues with it, and he's like, it's not a glitch, it's a feature.
Okay.
Like they just don't care. They're like, okay, fine, yeah, there's shit going on with it, but we're not gonna get upset. You fix it.
That's one thing I got kind of annoyed at with Gearbox is when they keep patching their games, like when stuff gets modded or broken. It's like, oh no, this gun allows like a one-hit kill, but it's a rare drop weapon. So if you can get this gun,
or like when Borderlands 2 came out, when we had the what was it, the Bumblebee mod and the shield and the certain gun.
Oh,
and like
yeah.
there's like a 3 thing. You had 3 really rare items
Yeah.
to get, and it made
Granted,
it made you God.
Granted, you can glitch it and duplicate the item, but still, you had to
Yeah.
get them or know somebody who had them.
Stuff like that, yeah, I agree. They should leave it in the game because people are having fun with it. They're still playing your game.
Yeah.
It's not really breaking anything.
Like and also it's like co-op wise, yeah, it sucks if the person you're paired with has it, but it's with friends. Who cares in that? But if it was like Elder Scrolls Online and there's like this one weapon that was broken, I can kind of see that. Because that person would be going around just like fucking up people. If you made a game, what would it be about? I would like to. You don't know. I would like to have a fighting game.
Because I made probably like 15 different things combined together.
I'll do something simple, like a 2D fighting game or something like that, like Marvel 2-esque. I think that'd be really cool. The only thing is, like, story-wise, but there always has to be, like, some sort of prize at the end. Well, fuck.
Hello.
Yeah, it's like, man, you want to talk about Jesus Christ? You want to talk about our Lord and Savior? Yeah, I would probably, like take all, like, my D&D characters I made that are kind of bad and, like, not really fleshed out, because, you know, really not a whole lot of,
Yeah, none of that ever got finished.
well, that, but I'm talking about just, like, in general, like, fighting game characters. Oh, God, no. Fuck. Took too long, I was busy thinking. Fighting game characters aren't really that in-depth compared to other, like, story characters. Not saying...
Generally, yeah.
Not saying, like, you know, they aren't detailed, but they're not, like, fucking... like a dude from The Witcher, like in his backstory. Geralt or whatever the fuck. They're not like,
well, to be honest, Geralt's backstory is literally a fucking book series.
yeah, so like not everyone can have that.
Like, the game is literally based off another series.
But I'd probably do that. Do a fighting game. What's the best way to find female gamers? Go to GameStop. But that's kind of annoying. Go to like...
It depends on what games you play.
Yeah. Go online. There's like dating websites, but I wouldn't recommend it, I guess. I don't use them.
Yeah, some of them are sketchy as shit, yeah.
You know there's like a farmer's dating thing? We're dead.
I don't know.
Oh shit.
Nope, I got saved by the explosions.
Nope. Yep.
Oh, there we go.
I really wish Super Salvador, where the hell it's called, was in the main game. He's so fucking scary and good. His chainsaw's in Resident Evil 5. It's just sitting on a table. It scared me a little bit because I thought he was going to be in it. Oh, shit.
Just pop out of nowhere and
yeah,
pick
like
it
I
up.
was suspecting like something like that does come up eventually, but it's just like that one chainsaw dude has a lot of health, and I guess the Executioner in 5 is kind of like that too. But whatever. Yeah, find female. It's kind of like, you know, how do you make friends? Just do stuff that you like doing, and you'll find something. Do LARP. Go to a LARPing thing. You'll find someone who fucking.
It's funny for me to talk about it because, well, for both of us, talk about the introvert, but
Yeah.
I mean, find something you like, just do it, have fun doing it. Don't get too fucking caught up in being
Don't
ridiculous about it.
Yeah, don't look specific. Like, main goal is just to have like find a friend, I guess. But don't be like, oh man, I'm just gonna go to this one event today, get a girl that day. That's not gonna fucking happen. You're gonna get disappointed as fuck. It may happen, but don't like prepare for rejection. Don't be dissuaded by rejection either. Did I use that right? I'm trying to use big words like Yahtzee would. I wish I was British.
So.
How would you die? How do you think you would die in a B movie? Depends on the B movie.
Yeah, it depends on what the movie's about.
Let's go with Jason, since we were talking about Jason. Well, that's not really a good excuse because don't all like the people he kills dies during like fucking scenes.
Well, no, the majority of them just like almost everybody dies, and then I think there's only been like over like the 13 or 14 movies. There's been like only 3, like a handful of people that have survived Jason.
I don't know if I had to choose how I would die in a B movie. Or not like how I would think I would die. I don't know how I think I would die, like how stupid I would be. Like I would probably assume something about like the monster of the day and then get fucked. Because I think we had this discussion like during like or zombie apocalypse discussions of, you know, if Resident Evil was like the thing that was happening, I'd be like, okay, I would know like generally what was going on and what to fuck with and not to fuck with. But in like an unknown situation, I would try to like analyze like what this dude can do, and then probably have it backfire on me. Oh, I'm trying.
One of those things of overthinking it because
yeah,
watching too many horror movies and start overthinking
that
it.
too. That'd probably be it. But ways I would like to die in a B movie, probably get melted, like by acid. I think that'd be really fucking rad to see on screen, just to see.
Maybe if it was head first and not having to deal with the rest of that.
Well, this is like you're in a B movie, so it's like, oh, you're just doing the visual. It's not real. Oh Jesus, no! Fuck.
I'm saying like to die that way would be shit.
Oh, to die like that, yeah, that'd be fucking horrible. But like in a movie, and like, oh, fantasy, it's fun. Melt like acid, that'd be fun to see, like visually.
Kind of like in the Terminator.
Wait, what?
The Terminator where they throw him into the vat of molten lava.
Oh, he's just like melting. Yeah, that's fucking rad. Yeah. Fire Death is kind of plain like acid stuff, like RoboCop. That one dude towards the end that like got like acid dumped on him, and he's like this mutant figure-looking dude, just like.
Oh no! What was that one movie? It was on like the list of like most ridiculous movie deaths ever.
That's pretty insane.
Or like when he died, like he like bloated up. And
yeah, like he was just like missed after he got hit by the cars, just missed. Lost my place. How do you deal with anxiety attacks? Kind of like really shittily.
Do them very badly.
Really shittily. I don't know, just try to not to get
light drinking.
That helps a little bit. Light drinking.
Like don't go overboard and get drunk, but
yeah,
like enough to get a buzz.
That's a horrible fucking. Don't drink. That's bad, kids.
If you're underage, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
We were both well over age.
Yeah, drink responsibly.
Oh wow, okay.
Burn them. Mainly just prepare for, like, if you know you're gonna be in a situation that's going to cause anxiety attacks, just prepare for it. My main thing is panic attacks, really.
Yeah.
I haven't had one in a long time.
Great.
So just prepare for it. Like, if you know you have anxiety, just like understand when you're going to have it, and also like you're going through so much ammo. Just prepare for it. That's how you deal with it. But as it's happening, just try to find like a calm and reassuring place. Just chill for a little bit, I guess. But if you can't, I don't know what to tell you. This is really bad.
This is terrible advice.
Speaking of terrible advice, what's your zombie survival plan? Die. Like in a proper zombie survival like scenario.
We've had this discussion. It depends on the zombies you're dealing with.
That too, but I think in general, like
that is a huge thing.
Yeah, but a lot of stuff is well, really, like zombies would work for a while anyway. Like I looked up like supposedly like the science behind it, and it'd be like, oh yeah, they probably last for like an hour before they fully like erode and decay.
All that and like the virus itself
that too.
Kill itself off.
Yeah, but I think just in general, like Romero or like Resident Evil movie type zombie apocalypse shit, I would just die. Because I'm not one of these people like online that's like, oh yeah, no, dude, I'd survive. Like, no, I'd be fucking dead.
At that point, what's there really left to live for? The whole world's gone to shit. Everything's
you could
fucked.
Become the new Duke President. Super Duke President Supreme.
I'd rather not.
Yeah. You can have your own, like, harem or your orgy colony. I don't know. How would you destroy the Rebel Alliance from Star Wars? Star Wars, not Wars.
Yes, the one we discussed earlier.
Yeah.
If we're being completely honest from the Empire's point of view,
blow them up.
Don't make fucking empty threats. That never works out, no matter what it's in. They should have kept going from what they with Alderaan and like every day blowing up a new planet, and just making like, look, you want it to stop, you need to submit, otherwise you're all gonna be dead.
Well, that's what they were doing. Then Luke happened, so probably taking like what governments do now, kind of just being nice assholes. Like, oh no, we're better now, guys. It's fine. We're not gonna try and kill you. Yet. I guess.
They should just gone full fucking mode.
I don't know,
They were too nice.
They kind of were going full fuck you mode though.
And then they stopped. Like they stopped trying.
Not really.
Because Vader was trying to go back to get with his family and all this other shit. They should just went full fuck it.
I don't know about that.
And been done with it.
I think they should have been like more sneaky about it. Like, oh fuck, I heard that. Where you at?
Up top, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they should have been like more sneaky about it. I think you do better being sneaky than right off the bat.
I mean, they were sneaky until they built the Death Star, and then they thought they were untouchable.
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
But I mean, to be fair, let's really look at how they defeated the Death Star.
Luke, that's the only reason.
They shot missiles down a tube.
Yeah.
There's no way those missiles were going.
And
it was the Force.
Yeah, only because Luke did it.
It was the Force.
If Luke wasn't there, you'd been fine.
There have been people that have analyzed that and like it makes literally Robot Chicken make fun of it.
Yeah, it's exhaust.
It's like it makes no sense.
Yeah, it pushes stuff out.
There's exhaust going out. The rocket, even if the rocket had went down, it would have been disoriented and hit the side at some point because of the like. It makes no sense.
Space wizards.
Exactly. That's the only reason it succeeded. They used the Force to make the rocket go down there. Exactly. It's.
Don't think about it.
Yeah. It's one of those that don't think about it too much.
It's fine, don't think about it. Why you gotta think about it for?
There's probably gonna be some comment about trying to explain that, but...
Oh, I don't get that views anyway. No one cares about my channel.
I want to see that comment.
Actually, the Death Star, man.
Because there's probably something I'm forgetting about it or someone has missed, but...
Yeah, because
like,
we're not like...
From, like, everything that's been shown that I remember and from the videos, it's...
Because we're not hardcore fans of Star Wars, we're casual. It's fine to say casual. Fuck! Oh, I didn't see my health. God, I need to stop talking.
What health?
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're casuals, so take what we say in general with a grain of salt.
Or a bucket.
Whatever. Any minor bad habits you have?
Drinking and smoking.
Yeah. I casually drink and smoke.
I do understand my limits and don't go over them very much.
Well, mine. I'm not going to illegal territory here. If that's what you're assuming. Shouldn't have said that. Fuck it.
You just fucked yourself there, one.
No. My smoking is cigars and drinking. But it's casual. Like last year, 3 cigars in general. So that's a bad habit. I need to stop that because I have asthma. I will not lie. I do. Oh, I think you died there for
I did too. I was like, what?
Okay.
I have more health than that.
Whenever weed becomes legal, I do want to try that out. Supposedly that's good for anxiety.
Hey, it's good for a lot of things. It has no drawbacks, but
yeah, that's another.
That's completely a political thing because.
Yeah. What's your favorite? Yeah, 80s. The ganja, the devil's lettuce, the sticky icky. What's your favorite co-op game? What makes a co-op game good? I really don't have a favorite co-op game. If it's just enjoyable to play, yeah, play it with somebody else.
It's a matter of having the friends to do a joke around and play with. That's the reason I like playing a lot of the co-op games. Is having friends to just dick around and make jokes about it and laugh about how you died and shit that happens.
Well, man, it's so fun. Even like a bad game that has co-op can be fun.
Dead Space 3.
That wasn't bad. That was just fun.
That was so fucking goofy,
the script was awesome.
There's so many glitches in the game too. Like going back and playing through it, it's.
Yeah, recently tried playing through with my brother, and it was like, man, why did I like this? But the script is awesome.
We should play through it again.
Fuck no.
or we can go back and play the
DLC. I never did do that.
Yeah, I don't even own it any at all.
Oh, that's fine.
But Dead Space 2, the multiplayer is still alive and active.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh shit! I never did play the multiplayer for it.
It's interesting. It's I'm trying to think of what it's like. It's one team plays humans and they're trying to defend against the Necromorphs.
Yeah, no, I was about to say Xenomorphs.
Yes, the Xenomorphs.
That'd be cool.
Let's make that universe worse.
God, that'd be fucked.
A Necromorph Xenomorph. I would just shoot myself in the head at that point.
Staying up late is a bad habit of mine. but that's where my back hurts a lot. But it's better now.
Mine's because of insomnia.
That's
Can't get to sleep.
But yeah, that's kind of not a habit we can get out of.
No. Well, I could if I took a bunch of fucking medication.
Yeah. Well, that's.
I'd rather not.
Probably need to go to the doctor for that if you're with extra cash.
Yeah, extra cash for going to the doctor, extra cash for paying for the medicine.
Extra cash for food.
I have more important things like food and gaming.
Oh, we were talking about co-op game. Why did I go back to bad habit? Yeah, co-op game. Yeah. Left 4 Dead was okay.
Borderlands is fun.
Borderlands. Yeah, fuck
Playing
yeah.
it through it in high school.
Damn it.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Borderlands. I can't wait for 3. But yeah, if it's fun to play, it's good to play with somebody else.
Get the game back together, except for that one guy who doesn't play anymore.
We'll talk about that later. What was the last time you were moved to tears? I'll go first. With this.
Good question, because I don't.
Like full on like crying or just like a tear? Full on crying. I cried. The only 2 times I ever cried fully in a video game is the end of Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh, we're going with video games, okay.
Well, I was going just in general, but this is like the time I cried. And the end of Metal Gear Solid 3, I cried. Only 2 times in video games I cried. Movies, I teared up recently, or more recently, I should say, during Game of Thrones. I'm not going to go into spoilers, but there's a lot of fuck up things that happen in Game of Thrones.
We've already gone through a bunch of spoilers for different things.
Well,
so.
that's true. We're I think it's
already
the daughter of one of the Baratheons. I can't remember his name. Lady Serene.
Oh, the one that was Jamie's daughter. That
No.
That was
Well, that was shit. That was bad too. But no, I'm talking about she gets burned alive because the red lady's a cunt.
Yeah.
I hope she dies.
And then the exact next week, please bring Jon Snow back.
Yeah. Fuck.
We love you, Red Lady.
Fuck. I know. I hope everything bad can happen to the Red Lady. I refuse to even call her by her real name. And I actually know her name, the character's name. Fuck her. She's so good. Yeah, I got choked up hardcore because I was like, dude, no, don't
and then,
do that.
And then when they came back and they wouldn't tell it to Damian Knight.
Yeah, that.
She died.
Yeah, shit happens.
And then when he figured it out, oh god.
Yeah, that was soul crushing. That entire part, I was like, dude, no, don't do. Cause I like that. I can't remember his fucking name. That Baratheon guy. I liked him in a weird twist of like Stannis. Yeah, like he's. I liked him and respected him, but he was a dick.
Let's be honest, Robert Baratheon, the king, was an asshole.
Yeah, he was. He did.
And started
everything.
A war over a lie.
Yeah. That he didn't know, I don't think. Oh, I haven't read the
Either way, like she said she didn't love him anymore, like left him. And he started a war over it.
Oh.
Like, the rebellion was based on a bunch of bullshit.
Anyway, but yeah, Infinity War, I almost got choked up during the Spider-Man thing. Because that was just sad as
That
fuck.
was specifically there for
Yeah, that was there. I knew what that was there for, but I was like...
Because why else would he magically be able to hold on to it?
Like Spider-Man.
But people were talking about that was just his... He knew it was coming because of his spider sense.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. But I got choked up a little bit with that because he was like whining and like, I don't want to go. I'm like, God damn it, dude, don't do this.
Dear God, don't watch Doctor Who then.
That's a lot of sad shit. Yeah.
Oh no, like when the 10th Doctor transforms, that's his big. He sits there and starts tearing up and goes, I don't want to go.
Oh, that's fucked. I know you get Doctor Who. I was watching it for a while, then Netflix took it off.
Like that's always his big thing. He says like, I think even Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor, did it. He says just something to that effect. But he was more of like, I have to go. I don't want to, but this is what has to happen.
Yeah. I want to go.
Well, because at that point he had 13 regenerations, which is supposed to be the limit.
Oh shit.
But in the Christmas special, he was the movie special that revealed the War Doctor, who doesn't have a number. He's just the War Doctor. Where he ended the I don't know, brain part of the name. But his
Gallifrey?
planet. Yeah, Gallifrey. He destroyed his planet and ended the Time War and did all that. They went back in time, and he actually was brought to the future to be able to see how the 10th and 11th Doctor worked out.
Oh.
And they did all this stuff, and it turned out that they actually went back in time and saved the Gallifrey.
That's cool.
They locked it into a pocket dimension.
Oh.
So in the Christmas special for the 11th Doctor, his last hurrah, they he went to a planet that had been brought up in David Tennant's time. I can't think of the name of the planet now.
Anyway, yeah.
But it was the planet where where the Doctor went to die.
Oh yeah, like Silence Must Fall or something like that.
Yeah, the Church of Silence was revealed to actually be Enclave who was concerned about the Doctor not speaking his name to release the Gallifreyans because they were trapped in the pocket dimension. And the portal you see in the beginning of Matt Smith's time for the 11th Doctor was actually the Gallifreyans trying to break their way into reality so they could be free. And he thought it was just some kind of world-ending thing.
Oh.
And he kept sealing it back up and sealing it back up, but it was revealed in that special that no, this is actually
what they're doing.
The Gallifreyans trying to get through, and they're trying to communicate.
Sadness.
So he goes through and stays on this planet, sends his partner, his companion, back to Earth, sends the TARDIS away with her, and he stays there for hundreds of years to protect this planet from every other species that hates the Gallifreyans. And goes through all this stuff. She finally comes back, and he goes up to meet the Daleks had overtaken this church, and all this stuff was going on. And he's going up to meet them because he's at the end of his life, and this is his last life. He's out of regenerations. He's done, and he's accepted that this is where he dies. This is where the Doctor falls, but that if everyone won't come to the planet and try and invade it, because if he says his names, it will release all of the other Time Lords. So that's why there's been a stalemate. So he goes up there to meet them, and his companion comes in and starts talking to the Gallifreyans through the crack, and talks about how if you ever loved him, he's done everything he can to save you. He may not have been the best person, but he has dedicated his life to you guys. If you ever had a shred of a care for him, you will help him now. And they give him another life cycle. An entire new cycle.
That's cool. So now the 13th.
So now we're down to the 13th Doctor.
Female, ain't it?
No, she's actually the 14th.
Oh, cool.
The 13th was an older guy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he had his season or two, and now they're going over to the female, and there was big controversy over that. But
yeah, fuck that stuff.
The joke there is that in the 9th Doctor, when he regenerated, and when the 10th Doctor regenerated, he goes, "I'm not female, and I'm not ginger." It was his joke the entire freaking time. So now he actually is a female.
After you, I'm casual into Doctor Who. I never did finish it, but when I first heard about it, I wasn't like most of these people that are like, "Remember a woman?" I was like, "Does that make sense?" And you're like, "Yeah, that they could do that." I was like, "Oh, okay."
They can be wherever they want to be.
I was like, "Oh, okay." I thought there was a set rule.
They're demigods. Like, their entire race is demigods.
I want one of them to turn into a corgi. Anyway, I don't know how much space I have left on my hard drive, so we need to hurry this up.
But like that scene where they did that in that show made me tear up.
That's cool.
And also,
yeah, there's a lot of sad shit in Doctor Who.
Was it the episode where the TARDIS got a body?
Okay.
I think it was during the Matt Smith time. It's Matt Smith or David Tennant's time. There was 3 or 4 seasons apiece for both of them. There's a lot of stuff, but he always calls the TARDIS his beautiful, his pretty, like treats it like a person, because the TARDIS is a sentient entity.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
oh.
It actually has a living core.
Oh, cool.
But its soul gets put into a female body on this planet.
Is it bigger on the inside?
That's the joke she makes. She actually makes that joke when she gets into the body. She's like, it's bigger than the inside. But
all right.
She actually goes to try and find him, and when she does, she starts like just loving and like kissing on him and all this other stuff. And he's like, "Who the fuck are you?
Who are you, madam?"
And she's like, I'm your pretty. And he goes, oh!
Makes sense.
But she has like sacrifices part of herself to bring back, and it was kind of one of those sad moments. That's one of the few times I've actually teared up in a show.
From what I've seen, Doctor Who does like the whole like, you want to cry,
or the River Song episode where you first, because their love story is ass backwards. So when the Doctor first meets her in the show,
I like how you're on a Doctor Who rant right now. It's funny.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of the stuff that's gotten like tearjerker shit. The first time he meets her in the show that you know of is as the 10th Doctor. He has no idea who the fuck she is. She has a TARDIS-shaped book that is old as shit.
Is she the one that does the whole spoilers thing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Spoiler,
I see
yeah. That's his wife.
No shit.
Yeah. She is meeting him for the last time, the first time he meets her.
Oh.
In the library where she gets killed. She sacrifices herself to save everybody. And then he realizes some stuff going on with it, and they start meeting each other. And as they meet, she knows him less, and he knows her more.
That's weird.
And as it comes to find out in one of the later episodes, one of the movies, she is actually the daughter of Matt Smith's companion.
Huh.
And was taken by the Church of Silence, one of their off-breaks, to make a weapon to kill the Doctor, because the Doctor went to be a healer, but on some planets with some of the stuff he's done, the Doctor has become the word for a great warrior. Because he has made entire species run at his name.
Yeah, I've seen like a...
And that was the point of that whole movie was demons run where good men go to war. It talks about that when good men go to war, demons shall run. And it goes on this little tangent like a nursery rhyme. And there was a really good part of that episode, that movie, where Rory, the wife of Amy Pond, his companion, or her husband, he goes. They go to a Cyberman ship that's monitoring this entire part of the galaxy, and he walks in as dressed up in his last Centurion outfit because some stuff happened earlier in the show. I should explain.
Is he a Nova Corp man?
No, he was
last Centurion.
He was turned into a plastic. He was killed, turned into a plastic person back in the Roman era, and in Stonehenge. And they had made a trap for the Doctor, but Amy got hurt and she got put in there because it's a life support that would prevent anyone from dying from anything, because it was made to hold the Doctor, where he can never regenerate, never get out, and nothing. That's weird. So they threw her in there and tried to find out a way to save her. So Rory, as a plastic person, is immortal, and he overcame his programming from the controller and guarded that piece for hundreds of years, to the point where there was a myth and legend created about the last Centurion. But he goes in that getup and walks into the Cybermen Legion headquarters, completely unafraid, doesn't give a fuck. Walks in, and they all turn around, and he goes, "Before you shoot, I have a question and a statement." And like, the question is from me, and the statement is from the Doctor. And he starts going on this tangent about how they monitor everything in this area. They know nothing happens without them knowing what happens. Okay. And he goes, "So the question is, where is my wife?" And they're like, "And what's the message from the Doctor?" And every other ship in their entire fleet sort of blows up. And he cocks his head and goes, "Shall I repeat the question?"
Okay.
There's all of the badass moments like that, where it's just over the top, fuck you moments.
It's pretty neat.
And then later on in that movie, when they finally go to save the daughter, and they start to figure out who she is. They're taking over the base, and the Doctor brings the general up to him and goes, "I want you to give your men the order to run away, because I want you to be known as General Runaway. So when people ask you if it's a good idea to mess with the Doctor and the people he loves, you will just tell them your name." Runaway. And like goes on this big like, and he finally goes, I'm upset. This is a new feeling for me."
Okay, at 5 stars, I'm just going to chill with Ada. Why am I doing better as every other character?
Every other character but the one with the overpowered ability?
Yeah.
Yeah.
why I'm
Well,
talking.
part of it's because his weapon wasn't that great.
It's good.
It's just...
I blame us talking. That's why I'm sucking. Not my skill. Shit.
But yeah, Doctor Who tangent.
Yeah, Doctor Who is really fucking sad.
We're on a huge tangent. All this
Oh, yeah.
stuff happens.
Your Doctor Who is like my Resident Evil tangents.
Well, I learned a lot of my stuff from someone else, and then watching the show series.
Phantoms. Good side of Phantoms.
Oh yeah.
Warm or cold weather.
Cold.
Yeah, cold. Cold for sleeping.
No, cold. Period. I can put on more clothing than I can take
Yeah,
off.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I don't care what other people say. You can only take off so much.
Yeah, that's true. Before you go to jail. Yeah, I don't know how much space I have on hard drive left, so we need to kind of hurry the questions. Should be
We're
alright.
both terrible at that because going on tangents.
Yeah, like 3 hours later. God, this is gonna be a long video. Meteor is heading to Earth. What do?
Except you're getting shit on.
Yeah, probably.
There's not much.
Yeah,
we can
go
do
in the
about that.
corner and cry would be my plan. Who's your video game waifu? They're all whores, so none.
The majority of them, yeah, it's always some kind of.
It's always like popular character, like Samus Aran. Everyone likes Samus Aran.
She is a supreme badass, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Like as video game character as a wife,
I don't really have an answer for that one.
Claire Redfield, I would say for Resident Evil, because she's like very caring and like very motherly and shit
I
like
can see that.
Someone from Witcher, because you bone everybody supposedly.
You can pretty much.
That's
yeah.
funny.
If we're going with someone from Witcher, I would say probably the two main love interests, Trish or Yennefer. Yennefer is kind of cold, but she actually does. She's one of those hides her feelings.
I always
shit.
liked the cold badass with heart of gold character for some reason. That's how my
one of
female massacre.
One of the
Mass Effect
main
character was.
fucking story missions for her is so the backstory for The Witcher. She was going to try and capture a genie, which in this world they're
no spoilers, please. I do want to go through. I know you don't care about spoilers, but I do.
Are you going to play number 2
Yes.
and number 1?
Yes. I have number 1 on the PC yet. But...
All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Suffice it to say, shit happens that is the reason they're together.
Okay, cool.
Part of the reason, anyways.
All right.
Yeah. You also need to read the books because they go into a lot of shit.
Novels upon novels.
Okay, so I'll tell you what's in the books. There's YouTube videos you can watch about the backstories, but the gist of the matter is that then in the books there's a bunch of fucking division going on between the non-human races and the human races,
Right.
and which
As
is
usual.
the elves and the dwarves, and the Witchers as being what they are, they're not fully human and they're not fully non-human. They're a bridge.
He's immortal, ain't he?
No, but they do have very, very long lifespans. Like Geralt in the games, if I remember, is like 120, 130 years old. And his mentor, the older guy, I'm trying to blank on his damn name, is like 300 or 400 years old.
Damn.
And he isn't dying of old age and is still. He's having some issues, but he's still spry as shit. Like
He's like middle aged, I guess.
yeah,
For them.
they have extremely long-lived lifetimes, but a lot of them don't make it that way because of what their job is.
Oh, okay.
But they have extremely long-lived. Like the 3 youngest ones that are in The Witcher 3, they're all over 100 years old. But they look like they're in like their
But their
30s.
job occupation is like, you don't to enjoy it.
Well, to become a Witcher, only 2 in like 5 or 6 people make it through it. Because there's a severe training, and then there's the chemical injections, and then you might live through the body modification that happens with the chemicals, and then after you live through that, that's what gives you the ability to be modded, be modified, like with like in other stuff. Like it's a fucking ordeal.
Yeah, that one girl that you were talking about would be a waifu.
Yennefer, yeah, I can see that.
Yennefer. That's a funny name.
She's really cool.
What did you want to be when you were a kid, when you grew up, like job-wise?
Game tester or designer, but
That's kind of neat.
fucking too much shit into that one.
Yeah. I wanted to be an archaeologist, because I like dinosaurs as a kid.
Yeah, that was one of my other ones. Was going exploring the world and digging up ancient sites.
But I realized I don't like outside all that much. I did like digging. I did like digging. I used to dig a whole lot as a kid outside.
Me and the outside don't mix very well.
I like the outside, but it's like there's video games inside and movies, so and also you get yelled at for digging at places that you don't have permits. So
sometimes even if you do.
Yeah, even if you do. So there's that. Other than that, I used to like playing with Legos a lot, so I thought, oh man, like a house builder or where the fuck. But
yeah.
No.
That's a drastic difference.
Drastic difference. But you know, as a kid, you're like, you don't put that together. You're like, oh yeah, it's pretty much the same, right? You're building.
You're putting bricks down. Bricks are
I never
Legos.
really wanted to be a video game designer or anything like that. But like, it's always the one quote I saw. Oh, I can't remember. Pretty much, it's like, you know, enjoy what you're doing, but don't like work in it.
Yeah, it's the saying that if you enjoy your job, you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah, but you know, I like playing games. That doesn't mean if I like to make
Good game person.
They make shit like money wise. They make horrible.
It depends.
And also, I looked up like at what they do. It looks fucking horrible because you get a job like, oh hey, run up against this wall 500 times, see if it breaks.
They test things that could be a glitch.
What? God damn it.
Like, okay, we're having things here. Go run up here and test this.
And the way everything is now, people release shit not finished anyway, so you kind of don't. Your job kind of doesn't matter anymore.
And that would be a pre-alpha tester.
Yeah,
Just be an alpha or a beta tester.
Yes, yeah, true.
Because the ones that work for Microsoft make a pretty damn good cushy job.
Cushy. What's the biggest animal you could kill with your bare hands?
Depending on the situation.
Like right now, if an animal just like randomly busted through the wall.
I would say a large dog.
What?
A large dog.
A large dog.
Because I wouldn't say a wolf or anything because they're a lot more fucking ferocious.
I would say a fat cat. I could kill. Like I could destroy a fat cat if it was like gunning at me. I was like, let's go, motherfucker. Let's do this. Like you want to what? Oh, okay. I got it now. No, I was like, okay, yeah. Anyway, Anyway, next question. What would your last meal be? I fucking love steak soup. It is weird.
Alright.
Like it was either from like a Longhorn or Lone Star from around here. I'm not gonna say places names, but one of those restaurants. One of those places that had like something called steak soup. It was fucking delicious. It was so good. Pissed me off when they closed. God damn it. What would your last meal be?
I don't know.
What do you like to eat?
I don't really have anything that I'm that crazy about.
Oh, you're one of those people that just like eats food just because you have to?
I switch a lot.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
I'll eat one thing for like an entire week or something, like not even care about it, and then I'll just eventually get tired of it and want to eat something else.
I can kind of see that. What do you think of the quick time events in Resident Evil 4? They're good. I like them.
They're not overly ridiculous, you know. Some games try to do that.
Resident Evil 6, where someone even made a fucking song about how crazy it is. Yeah. What was it? Hammer the buttons and waggle the stick.
I haven't watched it, but
it's funny. It's right on. Like it's bad for quick time events. Like that is extreme. 4 is fine. 4 is good. It's good.
Yeah, because they don't use them in every fucking cutscene.
Yeah.
They're spiced in there to keep you on your edge.
Sorry, I'm gonna try and finish this up. They are in every cutscene pretty much. Well, most of them, but they're not horrible. It's just like to me, you're into it.
It's just something to keep you, to make you pay attention.
Yeah. It's not like, oh, there's a cutscene, I'm just gonna sit down and fucking controller.
Yeah, no, this is happening. Yeah. I need to pay attention.
But Resident Evil 6 is the worst on that. I don't know any other game that's like that. That's horrible. Some of the Telltale stuff with quick time events gets kind of bad.
Yeah.
Which books do you like?
Well, that's a dumb question.
Yeah.
Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Time. Not read Wheel of Time, but I got the first one at Barnes & Noble. They got like a hardback collector's edition thing they're doing. I still haven't read it. I prefer comic books, but for books...
No, sorry, that one. So the the Wheel of Time series.
No, let's not get. We're just trying to speed through here.
It's a quick thing about comic
God
books
damn
and the book series. So
2 hours later.
they started making it from Dark Horse Comics. Started making
I like Dark Horse.
a graphic novel for the Wheel of Time.
Okay.
And they got through like the first book or part of the way through the first book.
Yeah.
And then they just stopped making it.
That's shitty.
It's just like
Not sell well.
I don't know what the fuck it was,
Oh.
but it pisses me off because it was done well. Like the character,
Dark Horse usually does pretty good.
Yeah, Dark Horse, it's fucking great. But I don't know
Heal, bitch.
because I have the first 3 at the house, and it goes through the first book, and it of course does what comics do. It kind of just it condenses it to the important things and some things that weren't even in the books. But it was done in a tangent with people who actually do it. Harriet, the wife of the late Robert Jordan.
It's kind of. You got poked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got poked.
Books. I don't read books a whole lot. I'm trying to change that. Bought a whole fucking lot of books from Barnes & Noble to read through. What was the exact question? Which books do you like? Like what books do you like? Fantasy stuff mainly. I mainly stick to comic books. I love Scott Pilgrim. The old Deathstroke comics I enjoy. I don't like any of the new stuff.
Deadpool comics.
They're cool. I've only read a few, but they're pretty cool.
You need to look up and find Deadpool Kills Marvel.
I've heard about that. That seems
It's
pretty neat.
fucking awesome.
What's it called? Fables. That's pretty neat.
Or is it the?
There's one.
I think it's actually down here.
What?
The World War Z.
Oh yeah, I read that book. Yeah. Not that, but
Marvel.
Oh, that version. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I've read that. Yeah.
Because Deadpool's alive in it, but still,
Like
it's
zombified.
great.
World War Hulk is really fucking awesome.
Yes.
There's something else on my. Oh, the Darth Vader comics are fucking amazing. He's just being a badass.
Yeah, he's Darth Vader back to being a badass.
Yeah. There's the newest comics I've been reading is called Lady Mechanica. Those are really cool, like steampunk comics. Like it's like even if you don't like the story of it, like I'll show you later, but the pictures are fucking amazing. Like the designs are beautiful.
So you're talking about Darth Vader. You know that they went through and found that he actually had a new suit that was actually made for him, but he refused to wear it.
Yeah, because he wanted more pain or something like that.
Yeah, because he thought he deserved it, but he was actually in the limited movement shit he had in this shitty suit that was designed for him to basically be tortured when he first put it on. He was still that big of a badass in that suit.
Yeah.
Imagine what he could have
Full
done
range.
in the other suit.
Wrecked everybody. You have health. Use it.
It would have been over.
The Infinity Gauntlet comic is really good. The Infinity Trilogy in general, like Crusade and War itself is meh, but Gauntlet's good. Just going through my list here. Stuff I actually like really fucking into. I liked Agent Venom for a while, then it got weird towards the end. That's probably why it got cancelled.
Yeah.
Like it started off good, but then it's like what? Darkness stuff is pretty good.
I have
Darkness
hopes
comics.
for the Venom movie, but we'll see.
I don't, but that's me being a cynical bitch. I hope it does well.
Like the actor, he's a really awesome actor.
Oh,
but
Tom Hardy?
Yes.
Yeah, he's really cool. I get worried about stuff. I can't get on that hype train.
Well, I mean,
used
there's reason to be worried about stuff like that when we have the evidence, we have the past shit that's going on.
That's true. But books, right now, I'm reading Jurassic Park. I'm into that. First, like 40 pages, like, what was it, like 4 people are dead. One's a worker, and 3 of them are children. That's fucked. That is real fucked.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, like there's one. I think like 40 pages in, fucking a little infant has its face eaten off by a dinosaur.
It's like, the first 20 minutes of Jurassic Park 2.
Yeah.
When they go to the island and
that's actually in.
killed.
That's in the first book.
Oh god, it's great.
She's maimed. She's not actually
Yeah,
killed.
I know.
Yeah, that's actually in the first book. It's like, oh, that's weird. Okay, right on. One of those little changes. It's so crazy.
Nope.
I don't know, I kind of go all over the place, I guess, for like books, but fantasy stuff. I do like reading like some history books every now and then, but mainly fantasy stuff. Most sinister household item.
Depends on the person and how they know how to use it.
No, like it's just a random item, like kind of like if that toaster came alive, like wouldn't that be sinister to you or no?
I'd be more concerned about the people who have the smart houses and that comes to life.
I can kind of see that, yeah. Like
because it's tied into every damn thing about the house.
Yeah.
The lighting system, like the heating, like everything.
Like a creepy ass house, I can kind of see that. I always did like those old like cartoons of like House of Tomorrow. It shows all sorts of weird shit. I miss that. I need to look that up again, see if they're on YouTube. There's some good shit on there. Sinister household. I don't know. I don't really look at a household item and go, man, that's fucking sinister as shit. A lamp.
Toaster lamp.
Yeah, I shot it with my gun. It was a good time. Probably a lamp because it just like judges you while it looks at you, I guess. I don't know.
Just
silently judges you, waits for you to turn it on. Fucking knocks his head off with a knife. If World War III happens, will you avoid the draft? That'd be really retarded.
Would you be able to?
Yeah, would you be able to? It's World War III, man. Nice. Nice.
I just don't like to.
Here, I'll take over because we're towards the end here. Yeah, but I don't think we'd be able to avoid it at all. Like, there were people that avoided World War II draft,
Yeah,
but that was like back then where you could do that shit.
It was harder to track people. Nowadays, you'd have to like turn off your phone. Like, it's just
jump the border to Canada, but I would assume there'd be a lot of people like fucking off to like places that were neutral and hope they wouldn't get nuked. That's assuming World War III is like nuclear war.
Let's be honest here,
probably would be. Yeah, probably wouldn't. Like we have like I would think like at least your medical condition would get you out of military service, but I'm sure they would be like, oh, be a drone pilot or something.
Yeah, or some sort of mechanical officer.
Yeah. Or they'll be like, fuck it, we need bodies, here's like basic training, go die. I'd rather World War III don't happen in my lifetime.
Or any lifetime.
Oh yeah, that's true, because that'd be kind of it.
With the shit we have nowadays, yeah. Because I mean, what country would really have the fucking control to not just say fuck it?
We're doing okay so far. Have you ever looked up a lot of like the stories about like times we've almost like went to nuclear war? It's really fucking scary.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, it's a good thing we have like calm ass people, but it's ugh. I don't know. Shit's fucked. Yeah, I would rather it not happen, but yeah, it would be hard to avoid the draft. I wouldn't want to anyway, because I would assume we would be on the good side, but you know.
Here's hoping.
Here's hoping. Knock on my head. Knock on wood. I really hope that never happens. It probably will eventually. It's, you know, human history. Always gotta have a battle. Last question. What is your opinion on Resident Evil 7?
Haven't played it, but from what I've seen, decent gameplay, kind of iffy story.
It's not a bad story. I enjoyed it. It's a good casual Resident Evil game, like hardcore people looking for like that old school fix. I don't think that's it, but
that's the majority of what I've heard is it's made for more.
But that's not a bad thing though. It's good. It's a good game. Had some good scare moments. Like there was a few parts where I was legit scared. And it's been like that for a long time.
The videos I've seen, fuck the old lady and her infested with every STD crotch.
Yeah, like that scared. Like that whole thing was creepy. But there's one specifically, and if you played it, you know, or two actually. Outside of the mom and her little shit that goes on. Down in the basement in like the boiler room, that scared the fuck out of me. Because I noped hard in there, but I fought through that. the place I noped the hardest is where you're going through. You don't care about spoilers. You're trying to find.
I know what you're talking about either, so.
Oh yeah. You're trying to find a serum for the cure, and you have to go to like a kid's room. I noped fucking hard.
Oh, a little girl was talking to you?
No, it was just a kid's room, and you're like I was freaking myself out, like something fucked is going to go on, and the game's just like, no, nothing's going on, man. Just go through the level. I'm like, no, there's something fucking going to happen, and it's like, no, I just go through this dark corridor. It's okay. It's like I don't trust this shit.
No, I mean it's a Resident Evil. It's a Resident Evil horror. It's a horror
I
game.
don't trust corridors or hallways.
It's not dimly lit ones.
Yeah. Oh, it was dark, man. But it's a good game. Oh fuck. Jesus. That startled the hell out of me.
There's another note moment.
That was a holy shit moment. Brown pants moment. That's a good game.
There we go.
It's a good game. DLC is kind of hit and miss. I like the kind of the jokey DLC. The actual story DLC is meh. Not a Hero is good. Fuck, I thought I hit that fast enough. Was okay. For the wait we had, I don't think it's worth it. Because it originally was going to, I think, come out either when the game came out or a little bit after. But it was like a few months afterward because they had to redo it because it wasn't up to par. So I kind of wondered what it looked like before. But anyway, I thought it was okay. The Sisters DLC was okay. Didn't care much for it, but it was passable. Fuck, I need to get a hourglass. The one where you're playing the uncle, going around punching shit, is fucking insane. And I was kind of annoyed at it that was not just like a joke thing. But the DLC where you're playing 21 and also like the horde mode and feeding the father or whatever his name is, like that joke stuff, I really love that for some reason. But main game, yeah, pretty cool. Actually, we're towards the end here, unless you want to talk about something else. Yeah, cool game, Resident Evil 7. Buy it, support it. That's kind of it. How far do we get for stuff? We got horrible. 1 5-star for Krauser, 1 for Leon. That's Hunk. Shut up.
1 for her.
Ada. So three out of however many.
Well, it's
20. 3 out of 20. Not horrible. We did pretty shitty. So yeah, that's it for the stolen questions. Once again, link in the description to Let's Drown Out and whatever else y'all see.
Their new stuff is.
Yeah, their new stuff they're doing. And I guess I'll throw in a link to a couple stuff about like the development of Resident Evil 4 if you're interested. It's a long read, but I think it's worth it. May also like put down some summary stuff too. But yeah, that's it for this not playing with myself, playing with a friend. Hopefully you enjoyed this 4 hours or however long this is. Because we started at
like 6.
About
2 hours.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, 2 hours. It felt didn't feel that long. Hopefully you enjoyed this. You talked more than I thought. So yeah. Say goodbye, Josh.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, Josh. Hope you enjoyed this stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this again. Goodbye. That didn't stop the record. Oh, wrong button. Derp. There you go.